Hmm?
Sometimes I
Hello and welcome back to the Dapper D's. I'm Dippy.
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Donna!
And welcome back to the Dapper D's, the only show that accidentally summoned Exodia and isn't going to reveal its location for the fear of the heat death of the universe.
Behold the 6th card, Exodia's
5. Is it 6? No, it's 5.
No, behold the 6th piece of Exodia. It's dick.
Oh.
Exodia's massive balls.
The third leg.
The third leg of Exodia.
Fucking
Can you tell that we've been doing this for 2 years? Welcome back to the Dapper Discussion, where we are going to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the Dapper D's. We've been doing it all month. We've done a special episode to commemorate the 2 years with a smash pass of the Monster Manual. You really need to go watch that one because it was very fun.
It was a good episode.
It was good.
And we debuted a thing that we are probably able to come back to a lot more often in Infinite Craft. Like,
yes.
Just if we have no episode in mind, like Infinite Craft seems like it would be a perfect just turn your brain off and do an episode game.
Hey guys, we decided to do this because we didn't have any other ideas.
Yeah.
Now you know. Every single time that we do Infinite Craft,
that's Infinite Craft is just the 404 idea not found stream.
If you see us doing Infinite Craft, you know the conversation 20 minutes ago was, what were we doing today?
Yeah, what were we
plan
doing? Hello? Excuse me?
Exactly.
And today, we bring you tidings of great joy of 2 years of the Dapper D's. We've done a lot in that time. We did a speed run last year, but this year we're just kicking back and we're just chillaxing, talking about it a little bit. You know, we're not going crazy, is what we're saying.
We can't move much further without talking about the honorary 4th D, W.GG.
Hey, there you go.
It's Monday, boys. It's National Chest Day, boys.
W.GG
Get that pump.
is an energy supplement that Dono uses for pre-workout and gets fucking amped about it, isn't it, everybody? Yeah.
It is fantastic.
National Pump.
It's just... Nope.
Who is doing the ad read?
I thought I was doing the ad read.
Do you want to do it? Okay, fine.
If you're doing it.
It's National Chest Day, boys. Let's go. It's Monday. Yeah. Did you take your double DD? Get those double D's. Titty man chest pieces. Let's go! Use code ANNIEPOD to get 15% off your W. Now let's go. It's freaking so good. It gets you every bit of energy and pump that you need. Punches. Woo! Okay, I'm good.
I have no idea why, but that was like I was totally invested in that. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm getting pumped. Also, our music sponsor, or music partner, I should say, Lo-Fi Girl, for providing such wonderful ambient backing tracks, free to use for your live streams and all that kind of thing, just by giving them a shout. With accreditation to the artists that are used in the playlist. So thank you, Lo-Fi Girl. Oh, I need to put the Lo-Fi Girl support back up. Boop. Lo-Fi Girl, youtube.com/@Lo-Fi Girl. Thank you for the wonderful music. And with that said, we have a couple of other channel-wise announcements. First and foremost, we do have a normal week. No, we're at the end of a normal week because we just did Inquisition this past Friday and it was fun. And tomorrow we are going to do an episode of Crossroads. Yes?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, we're going to do an episode of Crossroads. And then we take a break from Inquisition on Friday, but after that, Monday with another episode of the Dapper D's, which I have that listed as we are starting a new Let's Play. And we are going to be playing yet another honorary D, an honorary double D, if you will. Dream Daddy, the daddy dating simulator.
Dream Daddy.
So, with Dream Daddy being a new playthrough, that's going to be something that we're going to carry into the next season. And then on Tuesday, a brand new show that was postponed that we're going to be so excited to bring to you because this man down here is running it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the return of Dark Energy, but in a new form. Dadley, tell us all about it.
Dark Energy, Season 2, D20 Detectives. It is a murder mystery with the gang from Crossroads minus Eludra because they have other things going on, which is totally okay. It's a modern fantasy with other elements splashed in that I can't say much because it's a mystery and they have to find out. But it's going to be filled with clues, as well as like all the clues. I am making assets that will be up on the Instagram when the series is done. It's going to be like a 4-episode run. It's a mini series, just like the last Dark Energy.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun.
And as you just heard there, both of us, me and Dono, are going to be players in it.
Yeah.
As well as the usual Crossroads crew. So that is going to alternate the opposite Tuesdays of Crossroads for the next month or so. It should hopefully be over before the month of March is done, I think.
As long as everything goes well, yeah.
If everything goes well.
I have a question. Have we, all three of us, ever played like D&D together, all of us players?
No, we have not.
Do you think that would be a problem for any DM?
That would be a massive problem.
Stealthy wants to do it.
Stealthy wants to not take on the challenge? Okay. Stealthy likes to do dark stuff. We could be funny in a dark place.
That would probably be very fun. It would be weird if we got Fantasy to be a DM for just the three of us.
Oh, Fantasy's such a good DM though.
That would be really funny.
It would be like her channel debut as a DM is her DMing the three of us, and it just turns into chaos. I
don't know if you've ever noticed, but like Fantasy, when they do things, it is chaotic.
If you've never noticed everything she does.
Yeah. It's like, let's try something absurd.
So that snake is grieving his grandfather? Hand me your bed sheet. I'm gonna be a ghost.
So with that new show on alternating Tuesdays to Crossroads, Inquisition continuing on Fridays, obviously. Dapper D's continuing on Mondays. Breaking Character has officially kind of done their spin-off thing. They are doing their own thing now. Still associated with us, but you can go find them on their platform. And now we bring to you something we honestly should have done a while ago, but now we have a set date for it because it makes sense. Every channel has its eras. Every channel has its stories that come and go, and they begin and they end. Well, the end of Season 2 of the Dapper Ds is also the end of an era of the AniPod channel. We're going back to Twitch.
Yeah.
YouTube has been a wonderful platform for as long as it has to be the one place that you catch all of our AniPod stuff. But Twitch is so much better integrated for live streaming purposes.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point where we need to stream on Twitch to bring back some of the stuff that we liked to do on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, we miss channel points.
Channel points is a big one,
And like the freaking chat giving inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
all of that
best
stuff.
part.
Plus, the following on Twitch was arguably more active than it is here. As a live chat. As a live chat, it was more fun on Twitch.
Yeah.
So, post March 25th streams, live streams will be on the AniPod Twitch channel. If you're familiar with our YouTube content here, you will be more than familiar with the Twitch channel that we were on originally, and we will be going back to it after the month of March.
Yep.
The first
So
episode
we're gonna wrap up Season 2
of the Dapper Ds.
Yes.
That means that a couple of games are going to transfer to Twitch in the middle of their runtime, but that's not going to be a problem. It's really not going to be a problem.
They did it before. It's fine.
Yeah.
But this time we're going back to a platform we are familiar with, which is gonna be better. And I think as a send-off to that, we have a couple of Season 2 episodes. We have a Season 2 finale for the Dapper Ds before the Dapper Discussion episode, which is going to be really fun. A YouTube send-off, just a good old tier list episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and do just a tier list episode. The last time we did just tier lists was for Halloween. And that was
Been a hot
like
minute.
It's been a hot
January, December, November, October. Like that was 4 whole months ago.
Yeah.
And we just need to go back and do some tier lists. So we have some prepped, which we hope we're gonna enjoy. But that's enough jabbering about the future. Let's talk about the past.
Let's go.
All right. Right off the back,
Yeah.
least favorite episode of the Dapper Ds.
From Season 2,
From Season 2. It's a harder pick than Season 1. I will
It's
say
a
that.
lot harder because Season 2 was actually a lot better. I think Season 2 improved upon Season 1 quite a bit. Like, we got into a groove where we were doing a lot of good stuff in Season 2. We also got more formulaic in Season 2. Like, it's something that I regretted by the end of it. All of the episodes in those formulas are great episodes, but it didn't leave enough room for us to be creative. Of all of the episodes in Season 2, man, I gotta say...
Oh, me and Dono doing Pokemon Show as part of Season 2, wasn't it?
that was probably a low light.
That was it. That was me.
That's probably the worst episode.
In terms of episodes where all 3 of us were present for it, though, that's hard. That's really hard.
Let me look at this. Because I gotta make a decision too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
It is hard. I'm going through the list right now.
So I have...
probably my least favorite is Lego Builders. I'm kidding. I love you, Dippy. I saw your face drop and I immediately felt bad.
If I'm being honest, me playing Lego Builders Journey, A, I thought it was going to be a longer episode. B, I wasn't expecting to beat the game. C, it wouldn't have really worked if y'all two were here either, because there is no dialogue. It's just puzzle solving. and it was fun puzzle solving. It was a fun game, don't get me wrong, but it did turn out to be a bit of a lackluster episode because it was so, like, I was done with the game in one episode. I was done in like an hour. It's only an hour and a half long, isn't it? It's
Probably.
like, it's literally
I'll
only an
double
hour and a half long.
Probably fantasy hockey's the worst.
You know what? I wasn't gonna
Fantasy
say it.
hockey.
I wasn't gonna say it, but fantasy hockey is the weakest of the fantasy sports episodes.
It's
Because
probably the worst episode we did this year.
of
or this
everything, though?
Dude, that's what I'm
Yeah.
also saying, though, because it's still a good episode. We improved.
Yeah.
We're doing better.
We did
Yeah.
very, very good. Let me see. Playlist for Dapper D Season 2.
I totally
Oh, God.
forgot we tried to name every Pokemon.
Yeah, we name every Pokemon or we die was the... I loved that episode, though. Like, it was a... I don't
Yeah.
know why. Just some basal form of me loved doing that episode. I don't know why, but I did. Lego Builder's Journey. How long was Lego Builder's Journey? Was it literally... Yeah, it was... Oh, it was a little shy of 2 hours.
Yeah.
So if I
Oh my
had
God,
known
the
what I
AI
was
dungeon
doing...
was
yeah.
4 hours long.
Dude, but what a killer episode, though.
Oh, what a great episode. What I still fucking think about the AI dungeon writing of like
Yeah.
in a last ditch effort she will pour her watering can.
It
The
does
words
nothing.
from the audio, like
Yeah.
the AI prompt was, "It does nothing." And something about that fucking hit me in my gut. Like,
I have no
like,
idea why, but that was such a good, like, and a good illustration of why AI, being the way that it is never going to fully surpass human intuition and human writing, but it can make an entertaining experience nonetheless.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, oh god, where'd the music go? There it is. I gotta bring it back. There we go. Okay, music
Okay.
is back. All right.
We're back, baby.
The Murderer Sonic the Hedgehog was probably my favorite
Dude, if we're moving on to favorites,
playthrough we've ever done.
if we're moving on to favorites, the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of
Donna.
my favorites.
Before we move on, do you have a least favorite episode, Donna?
Yeah.
No.
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 I was gonna say a familiar problem, but I'm like, no, even that I like doing.
The
I
familiar
can see that.
problem at the
I'm gonna
beginning
be
of the
real.
year.
I can see that though. Something about it felt clunky the entire time.
Yeah.
I hadn't like not as much prep or anything to like really work with. I was really trying to do everything like
Also,
on the spot.
the
and
fact
I have to have like some planning.
we actually, when you
I
mentioned,
mixed up A Witch is Dead and A Familiar Problem. No, I thought Familiar Problem was great, Dono.
Oh,
wait, you thought Witch is Dead was
I just-
clunky?
I thought running it felt very, or no, you ran that one, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Was that the one I ran or you ran? Didn't
I
you?
ran Witch is Dead this year.
Okay, then I'm thinking of the time I ran it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not recorded.
And that was also not season 2.
That
It was
was not-
season 1.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
It was also
Yeah, that's
not
when I
recorded
played
for
a
an
dog.
episode. Dude, Dadley, though, an early banger for season 2. The Captain Did It achievement for the Oberdin. Like
That was fun to take care of.
That
fun
was
to
an
do.
incredibly fun episode. Going back into the Oberdin and just taking care of the Captain Did It achievement, like that was fun. Because we did the whole game. We did like the whole game in one episode too. Like, we did it wrong, but we did the whole game in one episode. It was great. And apart from that, a list of our least favorites and most favorites, like that, those are some good episodes scattered in there. Now, of the formulas and the spin-offs that we came up with, what do you see the
Yes.
most promise in as they like continue?
I'm gonna say this as somebody who was like so here for the idea. I don't give a shit if Saving Cats ever comes back.
I see, here's the thing. I would actually, you said there were only 10 genres in Saving Cats.
There are.
I would love to just finish Saving Cats as its own like little thing. Like if there are only 10, we've already done 3 of them and we can spread them out, but I would
it'll
love
get finished up.
I would love even maybe not by the end of season 3, but at some point in the next 2 seasons of the Dapper Ds. Just finishing Saving Cats. The next episode of Saving Cats isn't even scheduled until July of this year. But
yeah, something about it, I don't know. I've just had no motivation to do that episode, like an episode like that lately, which is weird because I would do a writer's block right now.
Yeah.
Which is,
I was amazed how much I liked it.
Yeah. It was very much like I liked the writer's block because it was for me. It was like, okay, I have this idea now. Let's fucking go through it one by one. See, because I essentially workshopped it as like, okay, you guys are the players, freaking interacting with this, and
and we were shitty players.
Yeah, we were. You were terrible players, but that was kind of like what I needed you to be. I needed you to get it and go.
You needed someone to poke and prod at the idea so that you could flesh it out. Yeah, and that for us worked really, really well. Writer's block is definitely something that I'm going to be interested in returning to.
What's our next one?
The next writer's block is in May of this year.
Okay.
It's actually not that long after. Dude, do we reveal what the idea for the 100th episode is now, or do we let that be a secret?
The people know
what
already.
I don't remember what the idea was.
We don't say it again. We've said it.
Did we already say it?
Episodes of season 2.
I don't remember it.
Don't say it.
Hold on.
Don't say anything.
I can.
Dippy.
No,
only
I can't
true
share.
Fans will know.
No, I can't share my screen because it will mess with the layout. But I'll just send it in the Discord. I'll send it in the Discord just for you guys just for Dadley to remember what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot. Oh my god, I forgot that's what we were gonna do. I have to this is gonna take some prep. This is gonna
just a little.
Oh,
but it's definitely
we should in that at like the very end of it put in the video or that one little prank that we did on Dadley.
That would be
Dono, I think you were thinking the 100th episode is lining up on a different day.
No. What?
No. Well, the 100th episode is would be the 4th episode of season 3 because by design, if our seasons have 48 episodes each, then it's going to be the 4th episode of season 3. But no, that's something that I don't know if that would be.
It would just be like like a fun thing at the very end, like watching
like a post-credits scene. Yeah. Like we just play that for the post-credits scene. That's great.
That's what we need. We need to start doing post-credit scenes in season 3.
Oh my god. Every episode?
Every single episode, we need a fully fledged post-credit scene.
Oh god, no.
Like we just have to write something beforehand and we act it out, and then it's like, okay, now we like edit this in at the very end.
Yeah,
I got it. The 3 of us make a short film, and then the post-credit scene is 1 word of the short film at a time until the entire short film is released.
Oh Lord. Oh, I love you guys, but no. It would be I would not be against what Dono mentioned, like the little skits like where we're just still sitting in the call like this and we just record that, but like
Dippy, what about if the 1 word, or like, because you say 1 line, right? 1 line can be 20 seconds with some pauses in, like, we could make a film with that. We could make a film doing that.
Well, it could be, but also like maybe with a little bit more time and a little bit more like effort put into it, Dono.
We pick a public domain film and we recreate it. Just the 3 of us sitting here having the dialogue.
We just recreate Steamboat Willie for no reason. Oh god. Oh god. But no, definitely not. No, but yeah. Let me see.
Going back to the series really quick that we did, fantasy sports, a lot of fun. I think it's kind of dead at this point, though. I don't think we have much more to do with fantasy sports.
Well, here's what I was going to say about fantasy sports.
We could always do tennis.
No.
Who's the best player?
No.
Who do we think each tennis player could beat up each other in a fight? Like, seriously. Like, we have the top like 15 tennis players, all on like
What I would,
and we're just like, all right, these motherfuckers fight.
I see fantasy sports going in two directions. Number
Okay.
one, it's a seasonal thing where we end up doing like another run of fantasy football with shuffled seating, with shuffled whatever. And because like in and of itself, shuffling the seating means that you will have a new experience basically every time you run the draft
Yes.
board.
Yeah.
Or
we go
number
minor
two,
leagues.
exactly. Number two, we either go to the minor leagues or we do college sports.
Yeah,
Teams.
I'm here for colleges.
Like college
Minor leagues
sports, we could go by conference in colleges too. We could do like the SEC.
Yeah.
We could do the Big Ten, the MAC. Even down to like the Group of Five or like the FCS schools as opposed to the FBS schools.
How many are normally in our fantasy sports? Because I'm gonna Google something really quick.
It's about 32. Like
32?
Because football's 32, hockey was 30, I think. Baseball was 30. Baseball was 30, hockey was 30, football was 32, basketball I think was also 32, unless basketball is 30 as well. So somewhere around 30 for each fantasy sports episode.
All right.
We could also, I just found a list of the top 50, and we condense it to like top 30 or whatever. Just most common high school mascots.
That most common high school mascots?
Yes.
We could set that
Bulldogs.
up for sure.
I was gonna say,
I'm
what do you
sure
guys think the
Bulldogs
number
would-
one is?
Lions?
Lion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lions is 7.
The Mustangs.
Mustangs is 10. That's a good pull. I would not have
Wow.
thought Mustangs.
The Falcons?
Not in the top
Bulldogs.
10.
Ah, damn.
Bulldogs are number 4.
I thought I'd do better than that.
Something about Warriors?
Yeah.
Warriors is number 5.
Oh, we're filling it out pretty well.
You are.
The Eagles.
Eagles is number 1.
Eagles is
Number
number
one.
one. Incredible.
By like a
It's the only thing that
landslide.
Eagles are named.
Really?
So, second place is sitting at 960. Eagles in first place, 1,331.
That's
Good
a pretty
Lord.
big margin. So we have one. Did we get number 2?
You did not get number 2 yet.
Is it
Number
Vikings?
2 and number 3.
Number
No
2 and number
Vikings.
3 are always the hardest.
Is Vikings in the top 10?
No.
Ah, damn. We'll think about the big ones. Rams.
Nope.
Are there any others that emulate like a Big Four franchise?
Like a what?
A Big Four franchise,
Okay. So
like
Falcons one
like a
and
big
Eagles.
NFL franchise or an MLB
Yes.
franchise.
Oh fuck! What is it?
The Pirates.
Nope.
Ooh,
We're gonna feel dumb. The Goldfish. I don't know.
the Goldfish.
I can't lie. I'm very surprised that number 2 you did not grab.
Really?
Yes.
Tigers.
Titans?
Yes.
Tigers.
Tigers.
So Eagles, Tigers,
Yeah.
Bears?
And then you.
Bear. I was
No.
about to say Bears would
Oh my.
be. Yeah, Bears would be my next guess too.
Let's see. You still have 3,
Titans?
Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
3, 6,
Giants.
8, and 9. No Giants.
Eagles, Tigers, Lions.
You guys ever think like it's interesting that we both have the Giants and the Titans in football? It's like they're
Oh, yeah.
essentially the same
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Well, I mean, they can be different.
So, do you guys want me to read off the list,
Yeah, go ahead.
or do you want
Sure,
to keep?
go
Yeah,
for it.
go
All right.
ahead.
So, 10 to 1, you
Mhm.
get the Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
8 that you're missing, the Knights.
Ah,
I said something about Warriors.
Yeah, but the Warriors is there.
Oh, but Warriors is there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Number 8 that you were missing, Cougars.
Wow.
I love
Yes.
those ladies. I'm kidding.
Imagine a high school team that calls themselves the Cougars, but the logo is an old lady instead of a
Yeah.
cat. That would
Hey,
be
Just
fucking
Dolly
epic.
Parton.
Oh
Dippy.
god.
Cougars are not old ladies. They are like 30 something. Okay.
Cougars. Hey, don't put a label on them. Cougars of any age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, 7
Yeah, 7 Lions.
Lions.
6, from famously High School Musical, The Wildcats.
The Wildcats. So that seems okay.
5 Warriors. 4 Bulldogs. 3 that you guys missed, Panthers.
I was
of
gonna say
course.
Panther.
Panthers
Yeah,
were
and
definitely up
Tigers
there.
That
Yeah.
popular.
Panthers, Tigers, Eagles. That's interesting. It's
I was
interesting
gonna
that
say
a
Panthers.
bird is at the top of the list with so many cats and dogs
Yes.
and people. That's weird. Huh. Well, how about that? My school was the Lions. The school that I would have gone to if I went to school in my home county was the Trojans for a very long time, but they had to they had to change their name to something.
I can't imagine why. Why, Dippy?
Shut up.
No, why?
What about you?
Vikings.
Yours was the Vikings, yeah.
My junior high was the Warriors, and my high school was the Titans.
Oh, that's fun.
And then my first college, or my first university, was the Wildcats. Second one was the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, well, Middle Tennessee is the Blue Raiders, so...
I have no idea if the college I went to has a mascot. I only went for a semester.
I'm sure that
What was the name of the college I went to?
That would be a better answer.
Don't you have to put it down on your resume?
No, I left with no credits, buddy.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I signed up for college, and I'm like, I'm gonna be a college student. And then they had a pool table. And that was my college experience.
Oh god.
I played pool for the entire semester. I went to one class that was at 6 o'clock at night called the History of Architecture. The first day of class, I sat down and I'm like, I need to make friends. How do you make friends? Talk shit on the teacher. That's how you make friends. Everyone's like, oh, this teacher.
No.
So the guy next to me, I looked at him and I'm like, I heard this teacher's kind of a bore. And he goes, yeah, I hear that all the time. He's my dad. I'm like, fuck.
Oh no. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh my god.
You should have replied with, is that what your mother
fucking-
says?
That's fucking stand-up comedy material.
God.
That's fucking literally that's just like the fucking the thing that we wrote.
Yes.
The fucking motivation stand-up material that we wrote. That's just like, I hear this teacher's really boring. Yeah, I hear that a lot. He's my dad. Just
The college I
shit.
went to was, oh no, that's, wait, did I, never mind, I typed in the wrong college.
You know, I never thought I'd like see this. Somebody that just has no clue. What the fuck?
Somebody...
I went to school and I don't know where it is.
The
what it is.
Mohegans.
The Mohegans. Oh, there you go.
The Mohegans.
I can understand
which is-
why you play pool the entire semester.
Yeah.
I played pool the entire time. I went to that one class and the guy looked at me and he was like, hey, all you have to do is take the final and it'll pass you. You've been here, you participated, just take the final. I know you've done none of the work. Take the final and it'll pass you. And I didn't take the final.
Oh my god. Come on. Fucking minimum effort. Less than minimum effort.
And to be fair, I think people forget, I started college when I was 17. I was a child.
Oh, no,
like,
you did. I forgot about that.
I was
Weren't
17.
you also like, forgive me for this, but weren't you also doing cocaine?
Yes, I was also doing cocaine. That
Dad
is
used
also a
to be
factual statement.
completely
Just like,
different
okay.
person. Dadley used to be such a completely different person than what he is right now.
Oh, I
Yes.
know. Yeah, we've talked.
I've thought about that being a Dapper D's episode of like, all right, boys, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just tell you stories of
We're
my
gonna-
wild youth,
we're
and
gonna
I want your
air
honest
out-
reactions.
Yeah, we're gonna
Just-
air out our childhood trauma. Like,
Think about somebody that
I-
was gonna go to college to Berkeley for guitar playing. Now imagine his hands broken.
oh no.
This guy.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I've apologized now that I'm in adulthood.
I don't see what. What?
What?
Wait.
What?
Did you break a dude's hand that was gonna go to Berkeley?
Oh no, we talked about that. Yeah,
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Yes.
I remember
Oh,
that conversation.
I don't remember this. Dadley.
Yeah. So
I'm happy
I've
that you
apologized.
apologized, but fuck,
I've
bro.
apologized now, and it's for the better. He ended up being a nuclear engineer and liking it a lot more.
Wow, there you go.
a fucking
Let's see.
The
What a
Dapper D
weird-
does cocaine.
Yeah, Dapper D does cocaine. I don't know about that one.
If it gets legalized,
Why would we ever legalize cocaine? Are you
It is
serious?
technically legal in Oregon.
Are you
Is
serious?
it really?
Like in what is it? In
Oh God! Oh,
Palmyra or whatever. What's the capital of Oregon?
No.
Portland? Not Portland.
Yeah,
Salem.
Portland, Oregon. No, Portland.
Well, Salem is the capital. Portland is the largest
well,
city.
Portland's the one. But,
Oh,
like literally all
God.
drugs are legal there because it's supposed to be like an experimental thing and shit. Badly.
The episode
Don't
where we get
go to
political.
Oregon.
No,
God.
I can't. Look,
The day that we do a politically charged episode is the day that the Dapper D's dies. Like, I swear.
I think it'll be really funny if we did an episode that like was titled like the political debate or something like that.
Yeah, the great
and
debate.
what we were is like
boobs or
debating
butts?
in character as fantasy of like you can't let Dinglehorpin get into Congress. Like,
yeah, it's just the political debate in a campaign in a one shot. But it's just like,
yes.
oh God. Yeah, no, I would rather die than
What if
do
we
a
did
politically charged episode.
An even better episode idea. We do a roast of each other's characters.
Oh.
As
I mean, if it was in
our
the style of like a
characters.
classic, if it was in the style of a classic Dean Martin roast, then sure.
Yeah.
But like, you know, have y'all noticed nowadays that roasting is just kind of turned into it's just kind of turned into let's bully this person for like
Yes.
45 minutes with they can't respond back, so we're allowed to say whatever the fuck we want about them. Like, it's really mean-spirited and it's really bad in my opinion. I hate it. I really
Yes.
actually genuinely cannot stand modern roast culture with Jeff Ross and these whoever these other guys are.
I will
that
say
do
the roast battles that Jeff Ross did were good, but that was two people like doing it to each other with rebuttals and whatnot. Not I'm gonna sit in this chair and everyone's gonna make fun of me.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's people who are consenting to roast each other.
okay,
Yeah.
I remember
gonna-
specifically. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna roast Merc real quick. It's like, Merc, I'm surprised you still have feeling in your toe, considering how many times you stubbed that bitch. I think you're just doing it
Sundial.
for attention now.
so now you're like the deadbeat dad of your entire nationality.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Well, my son's definitely dead, and he got beat by an asteroid.
I don't know that Canna would have the heart to roast anybody. Not off the top of his head.
Canada's been roasted.
Yeah, Canna's
I-
been roasted a lot. He takes it, but he does not give it back at all.
12 roasting and just pointing out facts of just like
Except for the
Canna,
one time that you
why
gave
you so
12
blue?
shit.
Boom, roasted.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the one
Oh yeah,
time.
Canna really laid into him once.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one time that it was like testing with the silver tongue to see if it went the other way, and you were just like, no, it doesn't work that way, buddy. Where I said, I can. What was
We
it that
figured
I
that
said?
one out.
What was it that I said? I said, I could see
Something about my dad.
Yeah,
not
something
letting
about
me,
like now I know why father was disappointed in you. Or, like,
yes.
yeah. Seeing what you've become, I realize why dad was disappointed in you. Or
I get
you're
why
a
your dad
disappointment.
didn't-
You're a disappointment to your father, and he's glad that you left. Like type
Yep.
beat. But that was not Canna. That was the tongue taking over.
No, that was
just-
Canada.
No.
No,
was
that
Canna.
was Canna trying to be as mean as possible to see if the tongue would flip it.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
And then my rebuttal was like, how do you say that nicely?
Yeah. How do you say that nicely?
It's like, why should I have you roll? In
Why,
no way are
why would
trying
you
to-
roll?
It's only persuasion check when you go to persuade someone. You have to roll.
Yeah,
'Cause sometimes
Canna's
persuasion-
like Canna's roasts are too toasty for the rest of the part. Oh God.
God.
I can imagine 12 being like, yes. All right, and no, you're supposed to roast somebody. Oh, what? No. I just
No.
freaking
Oh, what?
clueless of it.
No.
Like, what? No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Oh man.
So you know, I do have in like canon that both Farron and Merc are like best friends, and they hang out on.
Oh, of
Hang out
course.
all the time.
Absolutely. What? Dude,
Like,
how
they
could
go
we
on
not? How could we not
like,
after that experience
Mark-
in the Shadowfell?
Merc may
Yes.
not be a dad, but it's like dad vacations for Farron.
Yeah.
That's what I have it as. Is
Oh,
and you guys
yeah.
go on like little mini quests to do stupid
Uh-huh.
shit to get
Just
away
play.
from the wives.
Hey, we're gonna go do some boy time.
Exactly.
It's my favorite thing to imagine the different things that you guys have done together.
Oh. Ace in the chat. Yip sends blessings of extra luck.
Aww.
That's so beautiful.
Mhm.
That's what I want. I want Yip fucking roasting everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just be like, yep, yep,
Yep.
yep,
Oh.
yep.
Ow. Ow.
Oh my
You know what?
god.
I actually talk about that campaign really quick. I think a lot about Ace telling me that like, I think it was this meant cool when it
Mhm.
means stupid in sign language.
Yeah.
And how differently that interaction could have gone of Merc going up to people being like, you cool, you cool, I'm cool, you're cool. Like,
Yeah.
One of my
Oh,
favorite
no.
clips is of you guys like trying to write a letter back to who I can't remember because like
Oh no,
There's a
I know the
situation-
clip you're talking about too. It's an actual clip on the channel, I think.
yeah, it's one of my favorite
if we're talking
ones
about,
because I've just given up as a DM at that point. I was just like, all right, this stuff. Like,
if we're
just
talking
turn-
about favorite clips, my favorite clip of all time is Monk being, I don't remember which character it was, but Monk basically saying like, I am my own best friend. Like, okay, buddy.
buddy, ow.
Let me see if I can play this.
We used to have a channel for clips, right?
We
Huh?
did. We just did shorts
had
on the
like a-
Anipod channel. We just that's
Yeah.
what it was. We just did shorts on the Anipod channel.
Oh.
Let me
Yeah.
see if.
You can do
Oh,
clips
this is
in
it. This is it. So this
YouTube.
is a
We just
clip.
never-
So this is you'll hear it unless I find a way to show it. I could maybe. I could
Let's
maybe
pause on
find
the
a way to
music
show
first.
this. Yeah, hold on. Let me find a way to show this. You guys just talk for a little bit longer.
No.
No, I don't
No.
wanna.
We wait in silence until
I'm done talking.
So
Child moment
this.
brought to you by jump scare.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna transition very fast
I
just to
forgot-
show this clip.
I don't. Whoever edited our clips at one point in time really just went balls to the wall with them.
Yeah. Oh, why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet?
I don't know.
I don't-
Why can't
don't
I
know.
find any of the clips on our?
Just go to shorts.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I'm trying to. I just can't find them. Hold on, videos. All videos? No. Schedule about home. The fuck are my clips?
Who wrote the note? Yip, did you write the note? Is that were you writing
This is
Yeah.
how I have to see my clip.
Yip's and Farron's note? And I like Yip's is just a bunch of scribbles. How have you all made it this far in life?
How have you all made it this?
Both our children, so
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I remember that being so.
can you please
Well,
send this
on that note,
Yeah.
last anniversary, I asked you guys this question, so I'll ask it again this time.
This isn't even a
Uh-huh.
puzzle. That was the
Yeah.
Yes.
just
Wow,
the
this is
just
the
the
puzzle I
saying
made.
of this isn't even a puzzle. It's just like perfect.
If money and time are no object,
Mhm.
what's the Dream Dapper D's episode for you?
Okay, at this point,
Yes.
Dream Dapper D's episode for me is we go to like a. Oh man, I mean the absolute dream would be 3 Dungeons and Dragons nerds go to the Super Bowl. Like that would be like with how much we've talked about football recently and gotten like opened up our shells a little bit more for sports talk on this channel.
Yes.
The the Dapper D's go to the Super Bowl would be fantastic, regardless of team, but it would preferably with one of our teams going, you know, obviously.
Yes. Just dream Dapper D's episode, the fucking Titans at the Super Bowl. Oh, there has to be an episode.
Yeah.
The time it happens, I'm paying for everybody. All right, cool.
Yeah, the Titans are going to the Super Bowl. Oh my god.
You make a PayPal for it? Or no,
A GoFundMe?
GoFundMe for it? Nobody puts any money to it.
Damn.
Ow!
The roasting. Ow. The roasting is continuing. I thought we stopped.
All right, what about you, Dono?
Honestly, no money, no object. Like we literally get like it's professionally edited.
Yeah,
and shit like that.
any episode.
Honestly, fucking, I'd love to tour Italy with you guys.
The Dapper D's tour Italy. Wow.
Like literally just take a week, go to Italy, tour it, fucking go hang out, get some good ass food.
What an
and just have a good fucking time.
What a completely out of left field answer that is.
I'm here for it.
I'm absolutely
I feel like
here
we'd be
for
able
it.
to watch Dadley get into a fight every once in a while. like we're having moments where we're sitting and talking in a bar, and we're just communicating, and every once in a while, clips to Dadley being like, "What up, motherfucker?"
Dude, the Dapper World Tour. We go to the Dapper World Tour. We go to like 20 different countries.
It'd be awesome if we could, like, I don't know, like if we eventually got to a point where we could like pay for us to go for like a week to a different country, like once a year or something like that, and just have like that's the Dapper D's World Tour, and it's just like once a week we treat ourselves and we do a fucking thing. That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Well, now my answer feels silly.
There's no silly answers, just silly people.
If money wasn't an object, the Dapper D's speedrun game shows. Like, we do like a mini episode of Deal or No Deal, and then a mini episode of like Forged in Fire, and like a cooking competition between us. And
and it's fully fully specced out with props and sets and everything.
Yeah.
Just like
we take a weekend and we just like run through all the most famous game shows.
Oh my god.
That's a hell of a weekend.
Do you want me to say okay? Well, with that question out of the way, I have a couple of questions for us.
Okay.
Yes.
What is an episode?
I'm circumcised.
Same.
Was that not your question?
No.
My bad.
Okay. What is an episode? Just a completely like none of the formulaic, none of the spin-offs, nothing like that. What is an episode you want to do in the new season, in season 3? Like, without following any of the formulas, without following any of the spin-offs, what's an episode that you want to do? It can be an episode we've done in the past, or like a revisiting an episode, or it can be just a brand new concept for an episode. I wanted to know, because I have one that I definitely want to do, but it would probably be pain for you two if I wanted to do it.
That's where there's two passion project-ish things that I've wanted to do for a while, and it's like Dapper D's vibe, but with all the love in the world, not something I think you guys would be all too into.
Right.
John Green has the Anthropocene Reviewed, which is a book of reviewing things in this world, narrowing it down to like its essays, and then a 5-star review of sunsets and the hot dog eating contest and stuff like that. And it's my favorite book ever written. Something about this book really hit me, and I've always wanted to do something, a Dapper D's episode, or maybe just something on my own, of like a book club-ish about the book, and then everyone shares their own review that they wrote.
That actually sounds like something I would like to do. That sounds interesting.
So basically, just like have a book club episode.
A book club episode with the Anthropocene review.
What's great about the Anthropocene Reviewed, and if you're watching this at home and you're like, that sounds kind of neat, he recorded it as an audiobook, but also oddly took chapters of it and then just released it as a podcast on Spotify. So you can go on Spotify right now, look up the Anthropocene Reviewed, and find like chapters of this book, like half of the book for free.
Huh. Well, the audiobook
yes.
would be available on Spotify through Spotify Premium too, I would think.
That I don't know.
Let me look.
So that's it. The other dream project I have had is running through with a bunch of guests the 20-something questions that will make you fall in love with somebody.
Ooh.
There's there's this big list of like, here are questions that like the guarantee is that they're personal enough that by the time you're done asking one person these questions, you guys will have a very strong connection. And I'm gonna get a little artsy fartsy, a little bit fucking.
Badly, you don't have
know,
to ask me any questions. I already know them.
Thanks, buddy.
The Anthropocene reviewed Essays on a Human-Centered Planet is available on Spotify Premium.
There you go. Yeah. I don't think people talk when it comes to love enough about the other types of love. You just hear about romantics when, like, in my view of this world and how I have kept surviving, platonic love is what has kept me going. It is my friends that keep me up on my feet. And so I thought this would be a really cool idea of having a guest for each question, having somebody else, but that's a big episode to schedule and it's elaborate, and so that I don't know about.
You could like record each person
that is
separately and then going
that forward. In the long run that might be a personal project I work on down the road. So that's my own pitches. I'll try to think of a more feasible pitch while you guys go.
So for me, Dadley, you knocked it out of the park with fucking the Annie Game Jeopardy shit. Like, Annie Game Jeopardy is one of my favorite concepts that has ever been put to, and that the first episode of that debuted in season 2. When we were talking about favorite episodes, I neglected mentioning Annie Game Jeopardy because Annie Game Jeopardy is a thing that, like, I kind of want to take and, like, to put a twist on it. What I would rather do with that is I want to do Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire, where I take like a list of like topics that we've talked about, topics that we're interested in, topics that we like, and just I write my own like 20 question trivia question page with different amounts of points, different rewards for each tier. Like if you go all the way up the tier, being a Dapper Millionaire, like if you win Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire, then you would be Dapper
we get $1 million Dapper bucks.
Yeah, well, $1 million Dapper bucks, but that translates to something like I will personally do something, or I will, or something about the channel is like, you know, whatever it is. I would have to figure out rewards.
This is the pitch for season 3 right here, right now.
Yeah.
All 3 of us come up with a challenge that you can earn points in, something like that. And then we make a Dapper D's title belt. In every season, it gets swapped between the 3 of us of who's winning.
That would be kind of fun. What I was more thinking though was like, if you win Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire, your character in my campaign gets a wish spell for free.
Oh shit.
Like that's the kind of thing I was thinking of. So it wouldn't necessarily be points, it would be like increasing levels of rewards for you guys doing things. But that's something that I want to do. It would still be points would be tallied, but they would be redeemed through something, you know, like that.
It would be $200 for us to get our own customized championship belt.
If you win Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire, that would not be out of the question for that to be made and sent to whoever. We would just have to mail it back and forth between the 3 of us.
All right, Donna, what do you got?
Episode that I would like to see during season 3. Honestly, I'm fucking enjoying this shit, dude. Like, I would love to do another. Like, I would love to be able to sit down and do a campaign, kind of like video game campaign with you guys for like a month or something like that. Like, we choose a game or something like that we just sit down and enjoy.
Getting back to video game stuff, yeah, absolutely. I would love to get
Yeah.
back to video game stuff too.
Yeah, it's really hard to find like a game that you can play with 3 different people.
Yeah.
Well, and,
That's-
like, yeah.
That's the crux.
What?
That's the crux of the issue, and it's also the crux of why. Yeah, you kind of have to find games that are participatory.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've talked about this on an episode or not, if I've said this on stream. We can absolutely get on the leaderboard for Stardew Valley speed.
Oh, you've totally talked.
You talked about this. I don't know how. I don't know how I would. I don't know how we would even do that though. Like that just seems
No,
like.
I just speedrun the game and you guys fuck around and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But because all 3 of us are in the same
Oh
world,
no, yeah, because
all
it's the
3 of us get
multiplayer
on the
mode. Yeah,
leaderboard.
it's the
Yes.
multiplayer mode. Yeah, no, that's right. I completely forgot that was the idea. Yeah.
Yes,
I
'cause
thought I was gonna have to do work.
Yeah.
No, you do whatever you want in the game.
You just speed run the game and
Dippy and
we
me
sit along
just
for
like
the
try
ride.
and figure out like if we can make a good like farm by the time Dadley's done speedrunning.
Now I will say
Yes.
this: one episode that is on my list that I would really like to do.
Dippy, wait.
It's on the episode list.
Pause.
Yes.
Dippy. The thing that you and me have to do while Dadley speedrunning is try and fuck as many or like romance as many characters as we can
Oh my god.
for the end of it. And we have to try and get like a romance like every single fucking and we just get points to do.
I don't know. That would be pretty hard.
Yeah.
But
I haven't looked at the episode idea list in a while.
yeah, I have it like up and I can stream it, but it would require going to the other
Uno!
layout. Uno!
Oh, we gotta do.
Oh yeah,
a,
the episode list on Discord. Yeah, fucking. When are we gonna play Uno? When are we-
I want to play Uno so bad. For a
Just-
Japanese
We gotta
episode.
do Cards Against Humanity.
I'll tell you
sometime, too.
something. Hold on, let me go out. Let me go grab. This
I
real
will.
quick.
I will be the first to admit I fucking hate Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, fine. Apples to apples. I don't give a shit.
I'll play it. Don't get me wrong. I'll be a good sport. I'll play it. I
So-
cannot.
So this is an episode. This is a board game, a card game that I got for Christmas. It's called
Yes.
Everything Ever, and it's so like
Ow.
this is something that if I set up my phone to like shoot down on the surface that I'm playing on, it would be so simple to play this for us to play this, because all you do is you have category cards that list every blank. Like this is every wrapper. And the game is you set 2 of those down on the board, and we have to go around in a circle naming one thing from each category card just in turn.
Oh,
So
I like that.
if I were to lay down, let me see. For instance, if I were to set it up like this and have it be like that, so we would have to go around and name one wrapper and one thing that has a door, and we just keep doing that for the entire episode until there is a winner. And the rules say that the winner is like I wouldn't be able to hand you cards.
Yeah. But we can do points.
Yeah, we can do points, and we could do like a certain amount of
Ace
points.
says in the chat that they love everything ever. So, like they've played it before.
Oh, really?
So
That Ace, that is so good. I would love to have you on that episode. It would be fun. I think that's an episode we could do. But one episode that is on the episode list on my like compiled like season by season episode list of what we've already done and what we're planning to do.
Yeah.
The 111th episode, I want to do a 12-hour stream. And
yes.
we've talked about this in the past. Dadley, we've talked about this in the past. Donna, I don't know how
Yes.
much we've talked about this in the past. That is something that I want to do, like, you know, what is it? The Super Punch crew, the Tom Ska and his friends did a 12-hour stream where every hour they changed what game they were playing.
Yep.
That's like something I would actually love to try to do with us. Just run through 12 different games in a 12-hour stream, but like
Yeah.
every hour could change over to like, you know, like we could do like a different like adventure, like a different quest for different characters, or we could do just like a different episode concept from the Dapper D's past.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that's something that I have it down on the episode list, and I could be the primary guy for it. But something that I hope you guys would be able to tag along for some amount of time as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as I am not working, it seems feasible.
Yeah. Same here.
In late, where we have it lined up, I actually might be in Georgia for a wedding. They haven't locked in a date yet, but it's somewhere in that time frame. So we will see.
I have it down. The 111th episode for me is in July. The way I have it written down here, it's in July. It was in June it was in June when we didn't miss a bunch of episodes in a row.
Yes.
It happens.
It happens. But but that's something that. Oh, and that was the other question. I mentioned I had multiple.
Oh wait, can I got another hat to throw on this.
Sure.
Have you heard of friend locks for Pokemon?
I have.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
I do not. I'm gonna try to jump ahead of this. I do not know how well I would be up for doing that, because it feels like it would be like a very complicated thing to set up and do.
Okay, I think you're thinking of a Soul Link, where we're both playing the game at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
A friend lock is...
friend lock?
So I'm the Pokemon guy. I would probably be the one playing the game.
Yeah.
But I don't control the Pokemon. You guys are my Pokemon. So I get to choose, like, Charmander, you're out now, and Donno's Charmander. You can shoot. Well, I don't want to fucking listen to you right now. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Can you use Ember? No, I'm gonna use this attack instead. But I have to try to beat the game with you guys trying to fuck me up using my Pokemon.
That actually sounds
I
really
would
fun.
want to succeed though. Like I would not.
See, that's the thing. You might want to win. Other people might want to lose. The ones I have seen, they get a huge team of people, and each Pokemon is their own person.
Is their own
person. Yes. We probably don't have enough people for that.
No.
No.
Ace said that I would be a menace. I imagined you would. That's definitely something I would actually really like to do. If it started in the next season,
Lord,
yeah.
buddy. Ow, 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 ow. If we got
like I can with the speed up button, I could go through Pokemon Fire Red in an episode. It would take me probably, I don't know, 3 hours.
No. Okay.
What?
I feel like if we got Ace in there, you can have like each one of us is one of your six, like is two of your three Pokemon.
That absolutely, yeah.
So it would be even, and then we wouldn't have much to.
Well, there you go. But with the speed up button, doesn't that destroy the purpose? Doesn't that?
No.
Or no? I guess no. I guess that doesn't destroy the purpose.
No, the speed up just makes the other things faster. The speed up just makes like the wandering the town and this and that, like getting to the next gym. That just speeds up that stuff.
Oh, you can do Fire Red in one episode by skipping through everything except the combat?
Yeah, just the battles.
Wow.
Huh. That sounds like an episode. We'll do it. We can do it.
We can do it.
Put it
on the board.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
We'll talk about where it goes on the board.
I see Friendlock?
Right. We were talking about a lot.
So Ace mentioned Dapper Feud earlier. How would that work? What would we even do for Dapper Feud? We would need to have.
So Ace brought it up.
We would need to have the players from Inquisition, and
this was my same thought.
Yeah. But there is like a crossover. Or
we have it be that we, like the three of us, are on a team and we do it against another channel. Like we try to make it a collab with another channel.
Oh my god.
Do that.
Because that's something. See, I would love to like for A&I to like make friends again.
To
like,
branch out. That would that would certainly be nice.
Yeah. Maybe Twitch will hold that for us.
Twitch. Can I make friends?
Look at these beans. Look at these beans.
One of my favorite songs.
Twitch, show me, friends.
One of my favorite songs ever written is called Jimmy Neutron Had a Robot Dog. Can I at least have a friend?
Yeah, you showed me. You recommended
Yes.
that for
Yeah.
Media Pick of the Month. One time. I actually have that on my Spotify playlist.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to talk about, nope, never mind. That just flew out the window. I just completely lost my train of thought there.
Ace, you
What?
have questions in the chat. Tell us. I have campaigns.
So
According to
Dippy
each
would
of
have
you-
a team. Dad
So
would have
Dippy would have
Oh.
a team. Dadley would have.
Oh. Oh,
like,
right,
one
okay.
Dibs on Zoe.
Hey, dibs on
I take Ace.
fuck. Well, no, Ace is the
Ace
host.
is running it.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Dibs on
fuck.
Reese?
Oh shit, Reese is a
Fuck.
good pick.
Shit. Aludra.
Yeah.
I might lose, but you know what? It's gonna be fun.
Why would you say that about Aludra?
That's another. I want a Ludra on another episode. Give us random monsters,
Yeah.
Aludra.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I would love to. Do
That was something that we did with her channel, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring it to our channel. Aludra,
Yeah.
come here. Come home.
Come here, baby.
Come home.
Let's go.
oh my god. They're not dead.
Let's make.
Aludra.
Come home.
Ugh.
Come home.
That's actually instead of planning around like, hey, this month we're doing this fucking like what is it? Like scheduled thing. What's the word I'm looking for? Reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would love to just have like, hey, this month we have this person as a guest. I miss having guests. It's been a hot
Yeah.
minute.
Hmm.
Yeah. I do too. Guests are fun.
And like the
You always
guest
gotta
picks
add
the
a little
episode
bit
they
of
want to
it.
do.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's talk
Well-
about lo-fi. Okay.
Let's
I don't know if
Yeah.
love.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Ooh, what guest? What guest would we have? That's the episode that they pick.
Goon Daddy. Am I wrong?
I'm turning around.
I
I'm
haven't
not
really been watching any
interacting
of his
with
stuff.
him.
I'll
recently,
message him
so I don't
right
know.
now.
No.
Oh
No
god.
I'm good. Oh, it's been
Oh
very long
boy.
since I've worked with Green Daddy.
Let's see.
It's
Who else
been
is
a
on my
hot
Discord?
minute.
I've changed. Okay, I've improved. I've changed.
Improved.
I'm friends with this guy that's like a pro wrestler on the indie scene. That would be funny.
Do a wrestling
That'd be
episode.
funny. Yeah.
Do a wrestling. If you were a
Oh.
pro wrestler, what do you think your name would be?
Well, if I went by my common like gaming handle, Dippy the DM, let me think. I mean, if we went by our handles, Dippy, Dono, Dadley, like Dippy, I look up my name, my username sometimes just to see what happens, and the thing that comes up the most often is Dippy eggs. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
eggs that are like, you know, they're boiled just enough that you can like dip shit in them and like
Yeah.
eat. And for some reason, that just input it into my mind that if I had an original character for like an entertainment function, like wrestling, it would be an egg of some kind, and I don't know why. I don't know
The
why.
Eggman.
But like the Dippy egg, like.
Wait, Dippy, I just Googled you.
Uh-huh.
Sardian stories? Is this
Sudrian-
something you know?
Sudrian Stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sudrian Stories is wait, what? Hold on a second.
You're on the Sardian Stories wiki.
Wait, seriously?
Papa's link.
Yeah. Yeah. Voice Gemstona?
Oh, wait, really? They've updated that already?
Oh, is this not something I should be talking about?
No, that's the thing. That's the voice thing that I got to roll in.
Oh, okay. It was
where
one of the
did you-
first thing that pops up when I Googled you.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was here. It was
Like,
my
no
fourth
spaces?
link down. I Googled it with spaces.
Oh, with
Dippy
space.
the DM. Yeah.
Hmm.
Is an actor
I
that
have-
provides voices in
On the
stories.
Brave browser, I got
The Tales of Thomas and His Friends wiki.
yeah. That's
Dippy the DM.
yeah. That's the thing that I got a voice roll in, but I haven't.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
not been contacted by Sudrian Stories and the Tales of Thomas and His Friends about that role yet. Someone asked, when are we going to get scripts? And they were like, we're still hammering out scripts. So,
Okay. Well, you're on their wiki.
well, that's interesting.
That's fun.
I'm not getting that on my Brave search. That's,
I'll send you the link.
yeah,
I'm
hold
seeing
on.
it right here.
I'm looking on Google now. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Look at you, buddy.
Oh. You did it.
All right, now what happens if I
Actually,
click
who
images?
provides voices? It's... That's interesting.
He's a wizard. It's the first picture that shows up.
Yes.
What Thomas the Train Engine character are we, Dippy? Like each one of us.
There has to be a BuzzFeed quiz for that, right?
What between what you three?
Yeah.
Yeah. You three. Who else is here?
What?
Who are you seeing?
Hi, imaginary friend. No.
Dippy's mom is just behind the curtain.
This kind of taps into the movie Bullet Train because
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referring
yeah,
to.
Lemon in Bullet Train refers to his friends as like their respective Thomas character too. Ooh. Dono, you seem like you would be...
Laid on me.
You seem like you would be a Henry to me.
The fuck's a Henry? Should I be in
Big,
there?
like one of the big engines kind of has like the attitude that the big engines do, but he's also very worried about stuff all the time. And he has a soft side, and you know, you can...
Oh, I just Googled it. I remember Henry.
Yeah. And Dadley, you kind of feel like a James. Very
I don't remember it, James.
James, very vain, cocky, and like boastful, constantly getting into trouble. Always like learns his lesson and appreciates his friends.
James looks like a fucking twink of a train.
Why the fuck did you just call James a twink? Why? Why have you done this? Oh my god.
It does.
But he's...
Can I say, I think one of my favorite things that we ever did this season was me doing Tails' voice for... You guys just be like, Dono, stop!
Fucking stop. I disapprove. Wrong,
Come
incorrect.
on, Sonic!
No, stop.
Hi, Sonic!
Stop it!
He is like, that is the voice though. Come on, Sonic, let's go.
I cannot even believe you.
All right, now I have to Google myself because I'm curious.
Yeah, you've never Googled yourself?
Not really.
Well, how
mean-
be damned.
Yeah, that's what you would expect. And then it's... Oh! I made a link
What
tree?
the fuck?
I made... I
what?
made a LinkedIn? Who made me a LinkedIn? I didn't make this.
Hey,
There's a LinkedIn made about me saying that I'm a voice actor.
hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Huh. That's weird.
Hey, Dippy, the video I did with you comes up. You remember? Yeah. The video
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
the every PHP spell?
I was a lot heavier in that. Like, I looked a lot heavier.
Might have just
You're
been
right,
my
I
camera.
was very... No. Like, I'm looking at it. My fucking chest was like out like this. I was very round at the time.
Weird.
I've thinned out.
Oh,
Also-
last
What's that?
episode... Oh, yes.
What?
I was gonna say last episode I did just because I just sent it to Dippy a couple days ago of people doing like AI of like I typed in this football team into AI, guess the football team.
Oh
All three of us
yeah,
pick a category, make AI
yeah.
images. Yeah.
The AI Pictionary, like that's something I'd be willing to do. Yeah, these are all.
Okay.
We need to remember these episodes for. I have my episode order list like up. I have it here. We can
Yeah.
we can
Type it
add
in
these
Dapper
episodes to
D's
this
chat.
list. Yeah, and they're in the Dapper D's
There's
chat,
literally
yeah.
like
There's literally an
What,
episode
we have, like, an
ideas
episode idea
list.
thing? Episode ideas list, yeah. Hey, look at
That's
that.
the picture
I
you
have
found
the
for
last-
Henry. That is the worst picture of Henry I think I've ever seen. That's an official
That's
source?
the first one that popped up.
That's crazy. Look up
So,
like
yo,
the season one. Look up like the season one versions of each of those characters, and it'll be a little different.
I would like you
I
both to
can't.
know
I'm being narcissistic and looking
that
at stories.
Friendly Celestial Ace just sent me a roast. Well, they sent me a roast about 30 minutes ago.
Of what?
Just hear me out. Your father would be ashamed of you. Boom. That
Your father would be
a
ashamed.
roast to me. Boom.
Boom, roasted. That was it? Your father would
Yeah,
be ashamed
that was
of you?
it.
Damn. Okay. I think that was when I was talking about 12's father being ashamed of
Yes.
Oh no. Paranormal activity, like if people had experiences or basic stuff like that. Yeah. We did that for the Dapper discussion episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have told our spooky stories.
Yeah.
This one time, I went ghost hunting. My friend stood up on a rock and he pissed himself because he thought he saw a ghost. It was just some dude walking in the forest.
Well, why was he walking in the forest?
Oh no, fucking dude was trying to be spooky.
One time I pissed myself. That's the whole story. I think that's it.
This one time
No.
at band camp, I did cocaine.
What?
Hey, that's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, guys, I checked our Teespring for the first time in forever, and we have money sitting on it.
Oh, we do?
We have
That's
$2.
$2.
$2 whole. Thank you to whoever bought the coffee mug or something.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's analytics. What was bought?
Oh my god.
I can't even see what was bought. It was so long ago.
Oh god.
So, before
Go buy merch.
yeah, go buy the merch. We'll hop into that more when we get back on Twitch, I think. Because we
Yes.
kind of lost that when we went to YouTube because there wasn't an easy place to put it. But on Twitch, there's the channel descriptor that has like the links and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so before we do the recurring segments, how's our New Year's resolutions going, fellas?
Oh my god.
I think we checked up on them. We checked up on them for the January Dapper discussion.
I've been doing well about doing self-care. I've been trying to do better and better. I'm not doing as much as I had like planned on it, but I'm still doing it. So been working on that. What was my other ones? Oh,
I mean, voice acting.
yeah. Fuck. I forgot that was one of my things. I need to go buy War of the Worlds and read.
Why? It's in public domain. You can
I know.
Google it.
Well, oh, you can just Google
You can
it.
just Google
You can
War
find the
of
book
War.
online for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Dadly.
I can send it to you right now.
Fuck,
I
do
think
it,
I've
yeah.
bit off more than I can chew. Photography.
You think?
Photography, I am slacking, but not slacking. I'm
Right.
still taking a lot of photos. I'm just not posting them.
Right.
I've just been working on it myself. The D100 table this month was weather. I've been cranking out weather conditions like nonstop. I don't know if I'm gonna hit my benchmark. I was hoping to get like 70 and then fill the other 30 with generic it rains.
Shit.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna hit 70 by the end of the month.
Well,
That's not the end of the
well, how many do you already have?
I don't know. My issue is I've been handwriting all of them, and then I have to sit down and type it. I don't know how many I have in my
Oh,
notebook.
godly.
Well, here's one thing that you can do, and it's an idea that is absolutely like taken from one of my favorite third-party publishers. The people who made this book, the Game Master's Book of Astonishing Random Tables. You just have every condition fill out like one or two, like 2 or 3 die rolls. You just have like the conditions fill out for like on a D100 table. You have 1 and 2 is this, 2 and 3 is this, or not 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5.
So-
No, I did it again.
I know. I know what you mean, and I know we can do that, or we could just come up with 100 things.
Again,
Philip, 100
I will
pages,
reflect your
100
own words back at you. That feels like you bit off more than you can chew.
See, that feels doable if I'm not also trying to do the other things, because my other goal was writing a short story a month.
And how is that going so far?
We're at the end of February, and I'm still working on the first one.
Oh no.
So like, in my mind, like I'm behind, but at least I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like really, that's the goal, is just to be doing it.
Right.
So
maybe adjust your goal a little.
There's room to adjust goals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not adjust goals, but I'm also perfectly, like, I'm never upset. I'm not gonna hit the end of the year and be like, fuck, I didn't do it again. Like, I'm just gonna hit the end of the year and be like, oh, I did more than I started the year doing. Like, that's the only real, that's the accomplishment. So, yeah. And plus, now I have other projects on my docket, because I posted a video about Pokemon in the tabletop space, and it's doing way better than I thought. And now I want to make my own, like, TTRPG system based around Pokemon. It's the first TikTok I'm making money on in a long time, because it's over a minute.
You make money on TikTok?
Wow.
Yeah, I still make money on TikTok, because I post TikToks over a minute now.
I do not. I do not have the time to post anything over a minute.
And then
I just make memes and die.
Yeah, I don't know. I have too many projects I want to work on.
Well, my resolution has been going just swimmingly. I am filling out my movie sheet faster than I thought I would.
Are you doing like 2 movies a day now?
So, well, not 2 movies a day, but where I'm at with it,
you got 1 movie here, then 1 movie there.
Subway surfering it. But no, as of today, I have officially watched 50 of my 251 movies.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty good. It's a pretty good pace. There are days that I watched 2 to catch up, and there are days that I like left out intentionally. As for the making videos about those movies, I've marked 2 that are going to be made into videos, but I haven't started on either of them. But the one that I'm going to definitely do the first video on is in my hand. So this is, my mother bought me a used copy of the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book, and I went and watched Wonka in theaters with my mother and enjoyed it a lot. And a thought hit me. This is a prequel to either version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like the 1971 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory starring Gene Wilder, or the 2005 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory starring Johnny Depp.
Yes.
And I thought, is Chalamet's Wonka a precursor to either version? So that's what I'm gonna make a video
about this.
Yeah, I talked a little bit about it, but this is what I'm genuinely gonna make the first video on, because it's such a deep set idea in my head after watching all 3 of them. Because I have the book to compare all 3 of them to.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a genuine, like, a genuine, probably like half-length video essay that I do. Because it seems like the kind of thing that my mother told me that when I dive deep on something, I don't know what that means.
What?
In the chat, Lofty is the main antagonist who caused Wonka to get him. Not entirely sure what that means, but I'll look into it. But yeah, I have like all 3 versions. Like, this is something that I've been thinking about ever since I watched all 3 movies.
I still did not watch Wonka, but
it's very good. I do highly recommend it.
A thought just came to my mind when you expressed that it was 1979 is when
The
Like
original
Charlie
version came
Chaplin?
out in 1971. The book came out in the 40s, I think.
Okay. What is like so remakes are something that just happens. Covers, remakes, like
Yeah.
a lot of things are just remakes or covers or change ups of other things. What is about the cycle of that? Is it like 30-ish years, 31?
So the original book for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like a remake cycle? Well, between Willy Wonka and Charlie was 34 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And between Charlie and today was about 20, like 19 years.
So between like 20 to 30.
Yeah, something like that.
years.
The original book, this book came out in the original writing of it was written in 1964.
Okay.
So they made a movie about the book 7 years after the book came out. They waited 30 years to make the remake. They waited 19 to make the prequel.
Yes.
And they're going to wait probably 1 to make a sequel to the prequel.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if we saw, because my mother and I were talking about what would a sequel to the Wonka prequel look like a midquel to the series. What would a movie in between the events of Wonka and Willy Wonka be? And
Where he makes
we
the
weren't
decision
entirely sure.
to start doing the chocolate, and then it's getting to a point where he needs to find like a successor, which is basically what.
Dono, that's the whole point of the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, like the original story, the
I know,
original movie.
But it's what he goes through before he makes the decision.
Okay, well, yeah,
So it's
I think that was where
it's
I
the
landed, too.
realization. Like that would be the in between point. It's like comes up to the point of just like, okay, we're gonna make the golden tickets, and then he starts not mass producing.
Like
them.
the end of the midquel is making the golden tickets.
Yes, is the
We
decision.
have. I don't remember the name of the movie. We've talked about this movie before. That was really a series of short films, all done by different directors.
Yeah.
How great of like a midquel would it be if they had a bunch of short films of the years of Willy Wonka shutting down the factory? It's just him wandering the factory with all the Oompa Loompas. Give us short films based on those days.
You mean Minions? I'm kidding.
No, but like, what about the? Are you talking about Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities?
I think so. Yes.
Because that was a great. I liked that series too. That was a good series of movies or short films, however long they were. I think they were like 40 minutes each. I don't know. It was pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if you would be able to do that.
What was a weird movie that you liked as a kid? Like one that would not be considered a favorite of a child that you would think of, but it was just like your first really taste of like what art.
Favorite movie as a kid that would not be widely considered a favorite among kids?
Like, oh, I love the I love the SpongeBob movie, or I love this. It's like what, like for me, I would consider it to be Patch Adams.
Oh, I know. Okay, I get it.
Like you don't think that as like, because I fell in love with that movie when I was like around 10. It was because I would just sit at home and just put in VHS tapes on like days that I wasn't going to school or anything like that, and just watch movies. And that was one that we had, and I just loved watching it so much. There's something about VHS movies. That,
I was thinking like, yeah, for some reason the first one that came to mind when you said that was Treasure Planet. Because I would watch and rewatch Treasure Planet over and over and over again. But it's like designed for kids. Like that's yeah.
Like what was an adult film that you loved as a kid?
I gotta try to go back further, but I remember being in like a teenager, like 14, 15, and something about Adam Sandler's movie Funny People really like something about that movie stuck with me as a teenager.
Really?
I loved that movie.
I don't think I've watched that one.
It's not a funny movie. It's a drama.
Okay.
It's not.
I would have to go back further. I would have to go back further, but my
that like
father.
One of his only like serious ones besides Fried Green Tomatoes?
I mean, he's made more, but yeah.
I would have to go back further, but I actually remember there were a couple of watershed moments in the relationship between me and my father, where he showed me a couple of like movies and albums and stuff, like when we were in the privacy of, it was just me and my dad. He showed me some things that like kind of, I remember one of them was when he introduced me to Static X, and I loved Static X from that point forward. Another one was when he showed me the movie Heavy Metal. Have you ever seen the movie Heavy Metal?
Tano, you would fucking love this movie.
You would love Heavy Metal. But Heavy Metal was like, for me, Heavy Metal was like, oh my god, this is so strange and so like, this is like the kind of thing that I really like.
Yes, I'm not surprised if you've seen spoofs of it, yeah.
But definitely not a thing we can talk in detail about on the show, but Heavy Metal is a great little series of like, it was a series of like short animated film. No, but I'm intrigued. What the fuck?
The movie from 2000.
Yeah, but I didn't know they
1
made
hour,
a
28
sequel.
minutes.
No, there's one before that. It came out in like the 80s or like the early 90s. Yeah,
I did not know
1981.
about Heavy Metal 2000.
Billy Idol is in it.
In Heavy Metal 2000?
Yeah, along with Michael Ironside, Julie Strain.
Huh.
Yeah.
I need to find out where I can watch Heavy Metal 2000. That sounds interesting. But yeah, the original Heavy Metal came out in the 80s, and it was...
You can watch it on Tubi,
Yeah.
YouTube, Vudu, Amazon Prime. Yeah.
It's on Prime. No, it's on Prime.
What is Heavy Metal 2000?
Heavy Metal 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
No
If they show
shit. Hold on.
It has a 5.4 out of 10 IMDb rating.
Oh boy.
So, all right.
Oh yeah, there it is right there.
After thinking for a second and going back, do y'all know the movie The Covenant?
Oh my god, I know.
It's like-
Never heard of it.
It is 4 guys and they're all like magic, and it's dark and gritty.
Yeah.
And I remember loving this movie as a kid.
God,
it was so not a kid's movie. And I remember being like 10 years old.
Shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember loving this movie. And I'm looking at the IMDb right now. I'm like, oh shit, Sebastian Stan is in it. But yes, this movie, fucking 4 young men who belong to New England's supernatural legacy are forced to battle with a 5th power long thought to have died out. Meanwhile, jealousy and suspicion threaten to tear them apart. I want to rewatch this.
2006.
Yeah,
Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Images.
Yeah, no, it still doesn't.
I remember watching this.
Still
with my
doesn't
brother.
fully ring a bell to me.
Loved it.
I'll send you a picture of that. Oh, that's also on Amazon Prime.
Aren't they all like brothers?
Not Guy Ritchie's. No, not Guy Ritchie's The Covenant.
What?
Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is like a war movie that came out in 2020.
Oh, okay, yeah. No. Yeah, it's from the producers of Underworld. To save the future, they must battle their past. What the fuck?
Yes.
That was the tagline.
You can watch
for the
Heavy Metal
movie?
2000 on Prime, but you can't watch the original Heavy Metal on Prime? That's stupid.
Let's look up freaking where to watch it on like everything else. All right, give me a second. Heavy Metal. You can
It's
watch
not
it
anywhere.
on Google Play, Apple TV, Vudu. Yeah,
Yeah, it
no.
would have to be.
you'd have to
All for rent.
rent it for $3.99 on YouTube.
Damn it. Or on
Just
Prime.
$4. On Prime.
Hmm.
But yeah, I loved the Covenant growing up.
It
I was
was.
like,
I don't think it would stand up the test of time. I'm gonna
No,
rewatch it soon,
it's
but I don't
probably
think
terrible. But yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the Covenant, like the Guy Ritchie one, is actually not bad. I watched
Oh,
it.
I mean, it's Guy Ritchie. Like,
Yeah, nah, like it was actually a good movie. It was like, it was a different, like, I guess it wasn't like a solid, like it was a historical moment or whatever, right? That's what it's based off of.
I think so.
Yeah, so it doesn't really have like, it doesn't fit like most movie standards, but it's really fucking good.
I found a picture of Sebastian Stan from The Covenant. I'm sending it to the Dapper D's chat.
I thought that was a
Because this
typo.
movie was-
No,
Oh my god!
I thought that was a
forgot that
typo.
Fucking
I thought that was a
I read the
typo
Winter
at first. I
Soldier
just
was
looked
in
up
it.
Heavy Metal 2000 for the rest of the information that I need on my Wikipedia sheet. Guess what
Yeah.
score it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
8. Not 80. 8. I thought. Wait, am I reading that wrong? Nope. That's 8.
Well, I'm looking at The Covenant. It's sitting at a whopping 4.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Wait, reviews.
I have to watch this movie again.
Hey, it's got a 4.7 rating out of or 5-star rating. The Covenant. Oh no, that's Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Fucking, I don't want that.
It has a 62 audience score, which isn't terrible.
Which could be worse.
It could be worse. 8. I think that's the second movie within the criteria that I set that would get the putrid
is it
lime
on
green
Netflix?
color for its box.
Is this shit on Netflix? Am I gonna fucking...
Which one?
The Covenant.
Which one?
Like the 2006. It told me that it might be. I'm looking at it.
Oh my
looking it up
God.
Right now.
All right. Well, gentlemen,
All right.
we
This
have
is
been
why I haven't
talking.
suggested this, and I've been watching.
We're getting a little long in the tooth for this episode. That was a lot of good topics, but now we must dive in
Yes.
to the recurring segments. Da, 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 da. All right. So, we have for you today a bunch of things that we do every episode of the Dapper Discussion. And I will start things off with the Urban Dictionary definition of the day while the rest of you get ready.
Yes. Yes.
The Urban Dictionary definition of the day is Sky Daddy. Literally a euphemism for God.
Oh.
That's all it
Okay.
is. And the example sentence is, go cry to your Sky Daddy. Wow.
Here. I have to go get a prop for mine. I'll be right back.
Okay. You have to get a
Wait.
prop for your magic items? Okay, I guess he's gonna be right back then.
Okay. I have not done any of mine, so we're gonna skip my thing.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
just,
enough.
I literally, when I came up with the idea, I had a lot more time on my hands. Now I'm a warehouse supervisor. That shit's hard to do when you
Yeah.
have people's eyes on you all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's a great idea, but it's something that you need a lot of time to like
yeah,
think
I do.
of
I need to like
things
think
that
of good things.
you could feasibly thematically come up with
Yeah.
like an interesting like backstory or lore for.
hmm
Still great idea, but probably not in every episode recurrence.
Naruto and Halo.
Ooh.
That'll
Well,
be your
hang
prompt.
on.
If we do it, Dippy, that'll be your prompt. You can think about it for until.
Oh
Ready.
wow.
I will think of one for Dadley. Because I'm just gonna whip it out right now. Like just slap it on the table, see how long we can get with it.
If you say so, Donald. And as soon as one leaves, one returns.
I gave Dippy his prompt. I'm thinking of your prompt right now. But
Okay.
I want you guys to have time to think about it as we go through everything else.
Okay. So wait, what was Dippy's prompt?
His was Naruto and Halo.
Okay.
Generator. No, I want random video game. No, video game.
Up in your list.
I have not had time to work on it. Random video game generator. Quality one generated. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, now I need to think of something that goes with that. Because I just got. Okay, so. Oh, that'd be the same thing. Well, watch the Covenant. Why would I not be able to wait? Why is it telling me that it's on Netflix when it's not on Netflix? What's a good one?
I don't know.
Goodness. Oh, this is just like dead air right now.
I'm trying to let you think.
I know. I'm trying to think of like a good one. Oh shit. That could be good, but it's kind of like I'm trying to think of something that works with it that kind of might be a little hard to do.
Just hit me with whatever you want, buddy.
Okay. Silent Hill and Looper.
Ooh. Silent Hill and Looper. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with this information.
You're supposed to like combine it into like an interesting lore story or something like that. Like come up with something that's kind of built from off of those 2 points and make something like original.
Okay.
So Looper, I don't know. It's with
I did. Yeah. Oh, I know Looper. Okay. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. Yeah, great fucking movie.
Also,
Looper
adding it to my list.
Oh, Looper's a great movie.
Oh yeah, I need to watch it again. I'm watching a lot of movies that I used to watch. Also, I just watched Last Flag Flying, which I have never seen, but I always wanted to.
Never heard of it.
It's basically it's with what's his fucking name? He's a comedian. He played Evan Almighty. No, not Evan Almighty, but Evan Almighty.
Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller. Is it Morpheus? Yes, it's Morpheus.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And,
yeah, Last
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, with Bryan Cranston. Yeah.
Yeah. And Breaking Bad main character.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what his name is. Damn.
Yes.
Can you tell that I'm really bad with names?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
30 years after they served together in Vietnam, a former. Okay. I mean, right off the bat, Silent Hill is great monsters. I mean, if you ever need inspiration for I need something like a creepy monster, just look at Silent Hill. Fucking phenomenal monster design.
A lot of them you can find the stats for too.
You can. A lot of people have made stats for them.
I'll actually look up some of those.
And then, do you know what makes a monster even scarier? If it can time travel.
You ever heard of these time traveling shit?
You ever heard of time traveling monsters? No, I totally see this as like you can even have like a D&D campaign set in this world where like we know in 30 years we're going to be attacked by the fog and monsters of Silent Hill. And so it's people like training now, getting teleported to the future to fight the monsters in hopes of changing the future. And it's a kamikaze mission because they know if the future changes, their also existence isn't around, just like Looper closing the loop. So you know your mission is done when you start seeing yourself fade away. You're like, oh, we saved the world, as you just kind of become nothing.
Didn't Chris Pratt do a freaking movie like that?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm trying to remember Chris Pratt. It was like, I think it's on Amazon Movies. The Tomorrow World. Yeah.
That's what I got.
Well, there you go.
All right, cool. Dippy, what do you got? You got time? You want to got food?
For Naruto and Halo.
I thought it was Hamilton for some reason.
Naruto and Halo seems like it would be like the Covenant, but with ninjutsus would be fucking terrifying. Because you just have like a fucking like swarm of elites that are just running at you and doing these like ninja hand signs, and all of a sudden one elite turns into 100 different elites, or like it's just all of this. Like martial arts Halo would be pretty fun. Like
yes.
Karate Halo, Kung Fu Halo.
Could you imagine Master Chief dropping in from space with a fucking giant toad? Zabita.
But it's like, I'll never be the Master Chief. Like, I don't know. It's like, Naruto is not my wheelhouse, buddy.
I've never seen it.
I'll never be the
You'll never be the chief known as the Masters.
He's the Spartan. It's just Spartan training camp.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
God damn. All right, cool.
All right, Dadley.
Well, y'all want to make some magic items?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a student that I'm working a lot with
Mm.
who needs to do something with their hands constantly.
Mhm.
I have taught them some origami.
Oh.
The first step of origami will be the first magic item. Who wants it?
Sure.
All right. Dono, you get the one that I had to go get a prop for because it's bigger than any of them
I
I've seen
love
so far.
props.
Do you remember these fucking things?
Oh my God! I've never known how to make one of those.
Oh, they're really easy, buddy.
Yeah,
You
just
remember
be
these-
salt dippy, okay?
You remember these things?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dono.
Yeah.
Make this magic.
Okay. What are those things called again?
So I know when I was a kid, they were fortune tellers.
Yeah,
They were like
It's a
like
fortune
da-
teller.
da- Well, now everyone uses them as like a mouth. Like they call
Yeah.
this the demigorgon. It's like
Oh, it's like it's like a mouth puppet or a hand puppet. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
because it can go both ways, a lot of the kids think it looks like a demigorgon.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's growing up on
So Dippy, if you're gonna make one, the first thing you need is this paper to be a perfect square. No, you just fold it. You just fold the paper at a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So like you do like that, and then where that
Welcome
line
to-
is of the
Welcome
Where that
to
line is
Dadley
of the
Teaches
paper?
Dippy. Welcome to
Cut it.
Dadley Teaches Dippy origami.
cut it there, and it's the perfect square.
Yeah, I know. But
Oh,
now I
okay.
need to go get fucking scissors.
I'm gonna call this Fortune's favor teller.
Okay.
Essentially, this has what is it? 8 charges, but it
Ooh.
is every time that you use it, you roll a d8, and it so for the first. So okay,
Yes.
let me explain. I'm trying to get all my words together.
Yes.
Essentially, you have 8 charges. You can use the 8 charges, but you have to roll to use the 8 charges.
Okay.
Essentially, you have to hit each number on a d8 differently.
Oh.
So, like if you use obviously your first charge is going to be a success because you're just going to use it. Then if
Yeah.
you go to I want to use fortune teller's favor.
Yep.
Then the next time you have to roll a different number than the number that you've rolled.
Oh, I like that. So every time it's harder to use.
Yes, it's harder to use throughout the day. I would say actually because you have so much of it, it would be something that happens like once every 2 days. You get a recharge. You
Okay.
have 8 charges of it.
Yep.
So it's something that like your players can use not once or twice, and it's just like okay, now this is like I need to save the charges or whatever. But that basically it gives you the chance to have advantage on a roll that you wouldn't have, or to cancel out disadvantage.
All right. I
I know
love that.
it's simple, but like I
Yeah.
feel like that's what it needs to be.
All right. So Dippy, you're gonna want to fold it in half
Mhm.
twice, like open it and then fold it again, so you have a big X through it with creases.
Already done.
All right. You're gonna take all 4 of the tips and bring them right to that middle point. So
If you're
all-
watching, follow along.
yes.
Yeah, follow along.
This is the
So
craft,
you're gonna
the arts and crafts.
eventually just make a smaller square, but the 4
Yeah.
corners of the paper going to the tips in the middle.
Yep.
And this is actually going to be perfect for the next one. I did not think Dippy would be doing this one.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
It is.
Yeah.
So it made
And
a
part of the
smaller
reason this is
square.
really good. Yes, part of the reason this is really good starter origami for anybody, but especially like kids, is it doesn't have to be perfect. There's not any origami that has to line up perfectly. All right, and then flip it down so all of the folds you just made are on the table,
Mm-hmm.
and then do that again.
Bring the tips to the middle.
Again, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Dippy's like looking at you like, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Is this easy?
You're kidding. I got to
You're
do all
kidding.
that again.
He's thinking,
Okay.
bullshit, this is gonna work.
And then that's basically it. Fold it in half, like a hot dog way, so it's easier to get your fingers in. but then you have those little flaps for you to put your fingers in it.
Wait, what do you mean folded in half? Like on the flips that I just made? Or
yes, on the flips you just made, you should have like a line going through it in each direction, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it should look kind of like a
Fold
hot
on
dog
those
bun.
lines. Yep,
So
there you go. And then
yep.
you can slide your fingers in those flaps. And then what I use is my chin, actually.
Wait. On okay, so on one side I have the triangles that just got folded into the center, and on the other I have 4 squares that converge on the center.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me turn my brightness down.
Yes.
Let me see if turning my brightness down will showcase what it is that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes.
These,
all right, so fold that so that the other side is on the inside.
So that this side is on the inside
of the folds. Yes.
Yeah, I just...
Yep. And then that should reveal little flaps that you can slide your fingers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put your fingers right in there.
Oh, wait a second.
And then you push in the middle, right in the middle of it.
This is so enjoyable.
Like I said, I use my chin. Like I literally get my chin in there to push it all down. And then you just flatten the edges a bit and you have a little fortune teller.
Yeah. See, I just fold it hot dog style both ways.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Then I unfold it and fold it again.
I have never, ever been able to make one of these, and this is the first time I've... Oh my god! That's actually so cool!
There you go. So, when we started this, we said, hey, when we were kids, we were growing up as fortune tellers, and now people like to use it as a mouth and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Dippy, with this thing in your hand, Donald made it a magic item. I want you to make it a monster.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, well okay. So, on the playground, you always hear the stories of the magical folding, you always hear the stories of this magical folding fortune teller, and you like think, well, I'm gonna make one for myself, but all of a sudden you're out on the playground and you see one already made. Like it was waiting there for you to find it and pick it up and use it. Well, as soon as you pick it up, it looks and feels just like a normal piece of paper. But whenever you land on a fortune and you open up one of the flaps, it reveals it reveals like a set of teeth, or like a bunch of eyeballs, or like a bunch of like suction cups. Like it reveals a different like thing in great quantities, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And whichever one you open, it makes an attack that does damage based on the element that you opened up. It cannot move of its own volition, but it has an intelligence of like higher than that of a non-sentient creature.
Okay.
If some kid took the time to write on it, it can now speak whatever language was written on it.
Oh, I love that.
And it speaks that language to get into the head of whoever uses it. And as you're like flipping it around, you hear it counting in the language that was written on it. And whenever it gets to 10, it says like a bad omen in that language.
I love that. And as a little hint, I will say that no matter what you said, this could have been an absolutely crazy and difficult monster. You're going to be seeing it in dark energy. So,
oh,
Maybe.
oh my god!
Maybe. You know what? That's gonna be a fun item.
Yeah.
What items
But yeah.
did you guys? No, I don't. Not like. Can we talk about like our character ideas, or do you want us to be, like a
If you want to, by all means, talk as much as you want.
Okay, cool. So I'm playing a druid, which will be my
Yes.
first druid that I've ever played. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna like honestly like enjoy it, like because druids can be hard and they can be difficult, and I like playing very chaotic characters, which is like sorcerers fucking hit that bill every single time.
Oh yeah.
Like any kind of like fighter class. I don't know why, but like for the last little bit, I've wanted to play barbarians, and then it's like comes to a campaign, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? I want to play a spellcaster. Let's fucking do it. And because I know it's just gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But
I just want to point out that the one I brought as a prop is so big it can basically use the other one I just made as a fortune teller.
That's cool.
god damn, I love it. I love it so much.
I've learned how to make boats. I've learned how to make foxes.
I know how to
like,
make
just
boats. I know how to make
Yeah.
a paper boat. I know how to make a paper hat, but I've never ever been able to make a paper fortune teller.
So
Hmm.
I shit you guys not, I could not figure out what character I wanted to play
Hmm.
until I rolled for its race.
Really?
Yeah, I literally rolled for my character's race, and I landed on human, and I was just like, that seems dumb, and I was like, no, this is perfect. I don't know why, but I just love, like, I just
So
fell
you
in love with
landed
it.
on the idea of a survivalist by picking a human, or by
Yeah.
rolling a human. That's interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm the world's greatest survivor.
Yeah.
Or survivalist.
Gear brills.
Yep, gear brills.
Well, my character is one that I came up with in a slew of, I'm just going to make a bunch of characters that one day I will hopefully play, or I'm just going to make a bunch of characters so that if I get called upon for a one-shot, I already have like 5 or 6 ready to go. That'll just
yeah.
like plug and play. So my character is a Warforged. This is the first time I will play a Warforged, and it is a Warforged Warlock. It's the first time I'm going to play a Warlock. He is, or it rather, is a genderless robotic creature.
You could also put they. That's a little bit better than it.
No. I will explain
But it's a
as the
thing.
campaign
Yeah,
runs
it's
through
a
its course. Yeah. So it,
But like,
it
I'm
is
not
an
gonna.
RV.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna refer to Dadley as it. Dadley is a they or a them.
Yeah, but I'm a person, not a thing.
Yeah,
That's the difference.
let me speak,
Warforges are
Donald.
people.
Donald, let me speak,
Sorry.
and let me get to the point. So,
Okay, continue. I'm sorry, you didn't interrupt.
so my character,
that was inappropriate of me. Sorry.
so my character is an RV7 Nat OS mobile research unit created by a large corporation that I have not given a name to and probably won't give a name to. I'll leave that up to Dadley.
Ooh, yay.
And as a mobile research unit, basically my job was to go out into the environment, into the woods, and collect samples for this corporation to bring back, and have them examined. But I could do some examining of my own within my subsystem, my self, When I was built, I was given a chip that greatly enhanced my memory and my communication and stuff, to the point where I passed a Turing test for the company, but only just. Like, I was still under the company enough that I still refer to them as like my makers, my whatever. I am aware that I am a creation of this company. But one day, when I was examining something in a dungeon, I, for lack of a better way to put it, got stuck. Either my power source was drained, or one of my components was literally caught underneath a piece of rubble or inside of a whatever. And I said, okay, well, if I'm stuck, my company's just going to come looking for me. And they didn't. And they abandoned me for like 10 years. And I was just in my Warforged stasis mode for 10 years, watching the moss grow and the environment change and the building around me partially collapse, which is what led to an undead, I think the literal patron would be a lich, but it's the undead patron warlock found me and told me that it would give me life anew, and it would save me in exchange for servitude to it. And
Oh, are you just like a business bot that does?
I'm
Dead
just
things?
I'm just like I'm like a scientific robot. And
Yeah.
as such, my awareness, I have a great line for it, so I'll save it for the campaign, but the long story short is that I am aware that I am an object made by a company, and I will not fool around with petty human words and concepts like gender when you could refer to me as it because I am an it. Or you could just call me by my fucking name.
Yeah.
Which is so great.
But I have a line for it that I will if it comes
Yes.
I also have a line, but I'm gonna use it in battle, and I want to hold off till
up.
it comes time to play it.
I will warn you right now, and I've tried to stress this so much. It's a murder mystery. Not going to be a whole lot of battle.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, the
There will
moment
be.
there will
There
be-
will be, but
Not a whole lot.
the build up will be perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
which actually I'll tell you guys now. I'll send it to the group when before we play.
Mhm.
I don't plan on there really being a long rest.
Okay.
So
Oh.
just keep that in mind.
Oh, but
Oh, but I'm a warlock. I'm good. I was about to say.
You're a warlock.
Yeah.
So
I don't plan on there really being a long rest.
Damn. That means I might want to change my subclass of druid because I went with Circle of the Shepherd, but I might go Circle of just because I would re-get my wild shapes. Short.
Yeah, if you
Ah,
want to,
yeah.
by all means. But like,
Yeah.
yes, the first at least 2 episodes. Yeah,
The last
are
part that I
really
forgot.
just solve the mystery.
The
Like,
last
all right, yes.
part that I forgot is that we were supposed to be the greatest at something. Because of my background as a scientific bot and because of my resurrection by an undead, I am the world's greatest forensic analyst.
Yes, which I love.
So I can look at a dead thing and tell you what killed it, how it died, but not much further than that. Like,
You can't tell. You
I can
can't tell us
explain-
how it felt.
I can explain how it died. I cannot explain, like, I can't pin it on a suspect or a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
got
mean.
Eventually,
Yeah.
hopefully you can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
So that was
we've
fun.
been going at this for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have.
And we still have one more segment,
And one more?
One more?
right?
Wait, how many
One?
more?
Just one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh damn, we
Because
did.
we
go
did
through almost.
because we did Dono's thing. We did magic items. We did the Urban Dictionary definition.
Real quick, 2 minute. No, wait. What is it? 1 minute.
90
NASCAR?
seconds of NASCAR.
Oh, 1 minute in NASCAR.
The
Go.
Daytona 500 has come and gone, and we have a new Daytona 500 winner. It's William Byron, and it's stupid because he didn't do anything all race, and then he got the lead on the last 3 laps, and my driver crashed out on the last lap, leading to William Byron
no.
leading. Yeah, he was like inches away from the big one that with like 7 laps to go, and then he could not hold on to it to win the whole thing. He ended up in about like 11th or 12th place. And this past weekend we raced at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it was one of the greatest races I've ever seen. Daniel Suarez came out the winner in a 3-way 0.003 second margin of victory finish. Did you just
Oh,
light
wow.
your thing on fire? Is that what?
Maybe.
What the fuck? Why did you do that? What?
I thought it would look cool having like the middle of it burnt out.
Oh, I thought you were making a butthole.
Yeah, and now it's like still burning, isn't it?
No, it's out.
Oh,
so-
Let
okay.
Pyro have his time, Dippy.
I was so worried for a second there because
Fine.
I've gotten weirdly really worrisome about fire. Just be
no, I-
careful, please.
I'm careful. Yes. No,
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
But anyway, yeah, NASCAR was very good. This coming weekend, the next
Yes.
race. Oh shit, where is the next race? I don't even know. Let me look.
Oh.
The next
All right.
race will be at Phoenix. and that's going to be a fun time.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's
But
going to be at Las
now for
Vegas,
the
and then the
final-
next one after that is going to be at Phoenix. Fuck. Okay, they're doing their
Now,
West Coast swing. Yeah. Okay.
Final
There you go.
segment.
There you go. And now,
You almost forgot about your favorite one there,
the
Dippy.
moment you've all been waiting for.
Everyone's favorite part, the 2-hour wait of us nonsensing.
And now it's time for welcome back to the Dapper Draft.
Dapper Draft.
Dapper
Oh, shit,
Draft.
yeah.
So, gentlemen, I was torn between two different subjects, one of which was going to be more self-referendum of draft your 5 favorite episodes from season 2, but we already kind of talked about that at length at the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode. So instead, what I'm going to do is give y'all one of my favorite prompts I give as rhetorical questions to friends and coworkers of mine that would fit into a Dapper Draft style, I think.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much opportunity there is for stealing with a topic this broad, but
Okay.
maybe there is, and I'm gonna be proven. It's gonna be exciting.
I'm now just gonna try to make your list, Dippy.
You fucker. So
I'm gonna
what
make
I'd
my
like
own.
you
Don't
to
worry,
do-
Dippy.
So what I'd like you to do is imagine that you are at a dinner party reserved for you and 5 other people. But the hall that you're having this dinner party in is magical because it can bring any 5 people, real or fictional, alive or dead, past, present, or future, to your party. You're allowed to have this party with them for 3 hours. You can talk about whatever you want. You can learn whatever you want. But by the end of those 3 hours, the people that you select will be sent back to where they came from as you found them at the beginning, so they will leave at the end. You cannot affect the outcome of
Yes.
history, but you can learn details about historical events. So, for instance,
Okay.
if you invited Hitler to your dinner party and killed him, nothing would change. But if you invited,
You just invite Hitler to shoot him in the head, and I'm like, all right, cool. That's all I wanted.
but
Really
I mean, if that's
it's
all you want to
over
do,
Dinner theater.
but it would not affect the outcome of history if
All
you
right,
did
who
that.
killed Hitler? I'm kidding.
Who killed? He
Let's
killed
figure it
himself.
out. You, it's like, here's guess. So it's like you have the smoking gun.
So,
But I am mind controlled.
this is the Dapper dinner party.
The Dapper dinner party. Okay.
So, once again, any person, real or fictional, alive or dead, past, present, or future.
Okay.
If you pick a dead guy, you can pick what era of their life you want to see. Like, you can pick young Elvis or old fat Elvis.
Language
Can I pick
barriers
both?
doesn't have to be a thing, right?
No, you can only pick one version of one person.
Dippy, just
Damn.
clarifying, language barrier. We don't have to worry.
No
about
language
that, right?
barrier either. Yeah, that's
Ooh,
a
good
very
question.
that's a very good question. There is no language barrier. You can all speak to and understand each other as if you were speaking plain common English.
Okay.
And let's
Okay.
roll to determine the order.
Ooh. Finally rolled decent.
And I rolled really badly.
Donna, what did you get?
I got a 14.
Damn it! I got a 13.
I got a 4.
Oh, damn.
All right.
I'm going first.
So we have Dono,
give me-
then Dadley, then me. And I will flip to see if it's Serpentine or back to front. Heads for Serpentine, tails for back to front. It's heads. We're
Oh.
serpentining. So it'll be Dono, Dadley, me, and then I will pick, and then Dadley, Dono, and then it'll go back and
Yes.
forth and back and forth. All right. So, Dono, you have the number 1 pick in the Dapper dinner draft.
I haven't even started writing anything down.
Well,
okay.
get to it.
Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to think of funny answers because I can have some very serious ones.
Same.
And I don't want to drop the fucking.
Same. I'm
Yeah.
trying my best not to make this sad.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Dippy, you did not think this one.
Yeah,
through.
there is a preference. There is a preference that you could, that this would be like, I know that when I asked this of one of my coworkers, they said that they would invite like their grandmothers, but like all 4 of their grandparents and their sister who died in a car crash. Like that was what they said, and I was like, you know, that's just a beautiful answer. I would invite such and such because I'm going to try to draft them, but
Yes. You know, I just really want to have dinner with Elmo. I'm sorry for even asking.
Honestly, you guys, I'm trying real hard to like think of people, and I'm just like, nah, that person would probably be just like pretentious. You know what?
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Okay.
really?
#1 draft pick, Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Probably the first time he will ever be a #1 draft pick.
Hey, the man can play ball, okay? Like the man can play basketball. He could've
Deadly.
been.
I'm going with what's in my mind the obvious answer, which is me in 1 year with a recording of the Super Bowl. So I can bet on the next Super Bowl and get a shit
you know
ton of
what?
money.
Okay. I don't think I was
Dadley,
clear
I'm
enough.
just gonna say this. You would probably forget to record it.
I don't.
you would
That's
show
a
up.
hilarious
You'd be like,
answer.
all right, you got the recording? Yeah, I just left it at my house.
What do you mean? Well, I'm here. I'm at your house. I figured it would be here. It's not here yet. It didn't happen.
I don't think I was clear enough when I said you cannot affect the outcome of history.
I'm
You
not
can-
affecting. No, but
you
I'm
can
not affecting
learn-
the outcome of history. I'm learning about the future and affecting my present.
Future history
Loopholes,
is still
bitch!
history.
All right, fine.
You
But I'm
can learn who wins, but a magical bar would tie you from
is your fucking answer.
yourself in
No,
1
I'm
year.
redoing my answer then.
No, you drafted yourself in 1 year. That's your hit. That
I
was
don't
your
want to
first-
talk to that guy. He's fucking annoying.
Okay, I think unprecedented for the first time in Dapper Draft history, we are having a redraft upon clarification of draft rules. So, Dadley, with your revised second pick, who are you picking?
What is going on?
Myself
Sorry,
in 5 years.
My headphones are going nuts right now.
Oh no.
Weird.
Are you sure it's not just-
Oh, actually, here's a good question. Can I pick somebody if we don't know who they are? Like somebody who is famously anonymous.
If they have a given name, like if they have like if they have a pseudonym or a artist name that they go by, but nobody knows who they are, yes, you can pick them because I think you're gonna pick.
All right. Banksy.
Yeah. Okay. Then yes, you would have Banksy at your dinner party, but again, you would not be able to learn. You would not be able to share who Banksy is with the rest of the world.
I mean, yeah,
if you
I
invited
would know.
him, yeah.
I would get to know this though. Like,
Yeah.
and I would get to. What a cool person to sit and talk with too. Like,
So for my first pick, I'm going with Robin Williams.
that was going to be on my list. Yep.
Because he seems. I just wanted to hear him be, you know. I just wanted to hear him be who he is in person at least once.
Yes.
Because I've only really gained an appreciation for him after he died. Like, it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it would have been nice to go to
absolutely.
like a live Robin Williams comedy special or comedy show.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
yeah.
I was too young in 2014 to even understand who he was when he died.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except, oh, he was the guy who voiced the genie in Aladdin. Like, that was the only thing I really knew him for.
Yeah.
And for my,
Alright.
and for the back-to-back pick, I will tell you an answer that I gave when I asked this of my coworkers is I
Yes.
would want to meet my spouse, my future spouse,
Ooh.
so that A, I know who my future spouse is and where to look, and B, I would be able to tell if it was a good relationship or not.
You just squashed fucking Dadley's thing about him
No,
not
but,
being
like-
able to- because you wouldn't need to.
Well, but when you said
History.
Okay.
That's not changing history. It's not changing
No, that's
history.
him figuring out who his spouse is. Like it's supposed to.
Yeah, but that's not
That's the
changing
point.
anything.
Okay.
Because I don't, because I'm a
How do we
sad,
not know
lonely man.
that Dadley
It's also
wins the
not my
Super Bowl?
answer. It's also not my answer. So
Okay.
calm down.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
I was telling you that that was an answer that I gave.
What was your first one, by the way?
Robin
Williams.
Oh fuck, man.
Have
Were
you
you
not
not
been
paying
paying attention?
No, I wasn't. I just learned that Chris Pratt is married to Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter. I didn't fucking know that.
What the fuck? Chris Pratt
Yeah.
is married to Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter?
Yeah, I thought it was weird that his child was named Elois Christiana Schwarzenegger Pratt.
Wow.
Like I was like, oh, that's cool. They fucking like Arnold Schwarzenegger a lot. And then I looked up at spouse,
That's kind of
Catherine
cool.
Schwarzenegger. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Huh. All right, so your second pick.
All right, so my
Dippy.
second pick is Joan of Arc
Oh shit, that's a great answer.
because she, honestly, Joan of Arc just seems like a fucking badass. Like in
Yes.
general, she just seems like one of the coolest people, and she's Catholic.
Yeah.
You know,
She's probably more Catholic than you are. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, she definitely is. But
She
again,
would probably
she just
not
seems
like
like
you.
she would be a super chill, cool
You
girl
get
to
to
hang
have
out with.
dinner that started with Grace by Joan of Arc.
Exactly.
Yeah, the food would be cold by the time you eat. I would imagine any like high religious person would pray like my mother does, which is for fucking ever.
I don't know that
I
Joan of
love
Arc
my
would
mom.
necessarily do that though.
I love my mom, but she like gives prayers that that could be like 30 minutes long, and I'm like, damn. All right.
Deadly.
Yeah, my second pick. I love surrounding myself with creative people, so you might see a theme going on with this list. We got
Mhm.
Bansky, and now I'm gonna grab
Bansky?
Stan Lee.
Oh, good
Damn.
choice. Good choice. I did not have Stanley on my initial list, but I definitely would put him on my list if he was still available.
Fuck. How did I? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So, it's my turn.
Yes,
Yes.
it is, and you actually
You're
get
go-
back-to-back
Yeah,
picks.
you have two and
Yes, I
you
do.
have two and three.
So number 2 is going to be Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, that was
Oh.
genuine my next pick.
Really?
Yes.
Wow,
Suck it,
the
bitch.
the steal from Donovan.
And then after that, because you chose Stanley, I'm like, you know what? Mark Hamill. He seems like he would be like
Ooh.
a-
Other good pick.
Oh.
to just be able to sit down and chat with, and to like discuss art and like the difference.
This is
of,
an
like,
interesting list so far.
and I got Adam Sandler, but you know, I feel like Adam Sandler would be like a good, not like he just kind of wanders between
Sure.
people and is like really. I feel for some reason I feel like Adam Sandler is like good at being like a people person and can.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's just a good like friend to have at the party that really helps to keep the mood good.
Dadley?
Yeah, that's actually funny because I feel like Stan Lee needs a friend. And famously, these people were actually friends in real life.
Hmm.
And another creative mind I want to be able to like tap into and ask questions.
Mhm.
Going with Jim Henson.
Ooh. Yeah, you have a very creative dinner planned here. Okay, so
What are you serving?
I'm gonna tap into. I'm
Pizza.
gonna throw
It's just
you.
pizza,
I'm gonna
buddy.
throw y'all both for a real wicked curveball
Bong
here.
ribs and pizza, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw y'all for a real wicked curveball here. Give me Goofy.
Oh my god.
Joan of Arc and Goofy.
Robin Williams, Joan
What
of
the
Arc,
fuck
and
is with-
Goofy.
Let me just be Jonah Art. What the fuck is with the dog?
Yeah.
Why is it sentient? Why is he walking? I am scared.
Well,
This
I
is
just
ungodly.
feel like, you know, Goofy is like my spirit animal. Like, he just kind of is. I have no idea why,
I
but
see it.
like, you
It's
know,
because you're tall.
I don't know. It just feels like that would be an interesting like look inside the mind of, you know.
Why? Okay, if in the comparison of like Disney,
So dumb. Oh my god.
in the comparison of me, you, Dadley, Disney characters, what fits us best? I feel
Just
like,
all of the Disney characters?
I feel like, and I'm just gonna say this to you, Dadley, I love you. Donald Duck.
I was just about to say I'm Donald Duck because I hate wearing pants.
That's so good. I have no idea why that's so good. Now, I will
Are you
point
wearing
out,
pants right now? Are the pants in the room with us?
Aludra put a great answer in chat, and I am not going to steal it. I am not going to steal it. I'm going to consider it part of her draft.
I have not been keeping an eye on
Aludra put Freddie Mercury in chat.
I'm gonna count that as a steal because that was also on my fucking list.
Oh my god.
So Freddie Mercury is a great answer. For my one, so I have a comedian, I have a fictional character, I have an important historical figure. Now I need somebody who is in like my wheelhouse of film and like camera and like that kind of thing. Give me Roger Deakins, famous cinematographer. He has won an Academy Award for his cinematography work. And highly lauded to be one of the greatest cinematographers of all time. Just to pick his brain for like how does he view his process, you know? Like it's an interesting thing to just look at a person and be like, you know, why did you make like why like he was the cinematographer just of movies that I've already watched, not even counting movies I'm going to watch. He was the cinematographer for Fargo and the cinematographer for Prisoners.
I need to watch Fargo.
And he was the award-winning cinematographer for 1917. Like,
yes, I just looked him up. Yeah,
I fucking adore Roger Deakins' work, and I want to be able to sit down and eat.
He
with
did
him.
No Country for Old Men as well.
Yeah, he did. He's done a lot of.
God.
He's done a lot of wonderful movies. Dadley, for your pick number 4.
For my pick number 4, it's somebody that I very much like I kind of strive to be similar to in life, very much an inspiration of mine, but I also feel like I'm doing him a favor by letting him be with all these people. I'm going with Hank Green.
You're doing Hank Green a favor by giving him a dinner with all of the people that you are inviting to your dinner.
Let's be real. Hank Green would mesh with Jim Henson so fucking well.
He probably would. He probably would.
Yeah.
Everything in me wants my number 5 pick to be Dippy's future spouse.
Ah, fuck you.
Just so you can know.
Yeah, just so I can know.
But I don't.
Yes.
You can like drop hints.
now.
You get to like drop hints like, hey.
I just get to be at the bar with you one day and you see somebody and I'm like, nah.
Save it, buddy. She gives you AIDS.
Save it. Oh God. What the fuck? AIDS.
So we in the 80s?
The
all
AIDS
right.
epidemic has
No.
spread throughout the globe.
Dippy, calm down.
Oh, Aludra just had another great one. H.R. Geiger.
Why am I
What a
not getting me chat?
Aludra with the H.R. Geiger pick. What a great pick.
That is a good one.
I'm not getting anything from chat on stream right now, so my thing must be like messed up. But I can look at chat on stream, like on.
I might as well just write down Aludra's picks because she's already made
might
some
have.
pretty damn good ones.
So you guys are gonna see a theme in these next 2.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
just want you to know that these people matter very much to me, and I'm very grateful for them. The first one's gonna be Bradley J. Jenkins. In the
The
second
guy
one's
that killed his wife and is in jail currently?
no, no, no,
No.
I'm sorry. The ex-head Klansman of the KKK.
Oh no.
I share my name with terrible people.
Dadley, no. And then Dippy the DM, which I know what your name is, but no, I don't know. I don't know if you want me to share that online, but yeah. But yeah. So I
He's
I
There
would
have
have
been
you guys-
times. There
I
have
would
been
want you
times that
guys to-
I've revealed my real name and times that I haven't. That I've wanted to keep it a secret. If a person looked hard enough, they would learn my real name because
Yeah.
I've said it multiple times. But they would have to look real hard. So
So yeah,
Yes.
Bradley J. Jenkins and Dippy the DM, and I think I win. So
It's gonna be hard to compete with that. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm glad
Really?
you see it my way.
I think we're real mid picks. I'm gonna be real.
Well, I would want you to share freaking meeting these people.
Wait, so
with me.
so
I think
we get to share.
It would be basically
So
a Dapper
not
D
only
episode.
do we have everybody at our dinner, but when we get invited to your dinner, we get Mark Hamill, Leonardo da Vinci, and Adam Sandler
Yeah.
as well. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Fucking sign
I
me
didn't
up.
lose Leonardo da Vinci as a pick at all.
Aludra, you only have 2 more picks that you need to make, and you better make them quick before me and Dadley pick them from you.
And
Aludra
Aludra
also
also a
picked
really good pick.
Jonathan Larson, the creator of Rent. What a great pick.
Really good
God.
pick.
Fucking amazing pick. The subject of wonderful musical Tick Tick Boom that he also wrote himself.
POD also did a great cover.
Yeah.
No.
Incorrect. Banned.
You know what, Aludra? I'll go right along with your pick in rounding out all these creative people. I'm gonna go with the great Stephen Sondheim.
Motherfucker.
Are you really?
He was on my short list. That's a great
Yeah.
pick. That's a wonderful pick. He's not on my he
Yes.
isn't my 5th pick, my final pick to round this out, but he is up there. Oh man. So,
Yeah.
we got a lot of good picks on this list. Dadley has a very creative list. I have kind of a mixed bag. I'm the only one who picked a fictional character, as far as I can tell.
What are you talking about? Oh no, wait. Okay, yeah. Hank Green is. I thought you said-
What happened? Wait, what
I
happens
thought-
if I invite Banksy and it's like 12 people? They're like, we've all been doing it.
Yeah. If you invite the namesake Banksy, it like generates it's like a living version of one of Banksy's paintings, so you don't even get to know who the real person is.
Oh, that would actually be really cool.
It'd be kind of fun. Man, pressure's on.
Damn.
Urabrask from Magic the Gathering. That's interesting. Like it. I like it.
I like it. I like
Oh.
it. I like it a lot.
Okay, no. You know what?
If you're still here watching,
I was gonna
put
be-
your top 5 in the
Yes.
comments below.
I was
That's what
trying
we
to. Yeah, put your top 5 in the comments. Put your 5. I got my 5. You got your 5. Yeah. So
not the
my
vibe, Megan.
final one. That's not the vibe.
Yes.
do.
So it's a toss-up because I
Yeah?
just thought of a really good answer that neither of you thought of. But I also have one of my personal favorites, just in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Oh man, it really is a toss-up.
You
I'm
know,
just gonna toss up for it. Heads is this person, tails is that person. Okay. So I'm gonna go with my final pick, and say Weird Al Yankovic.
that's a good
All
one.
right.
And just for your information, the toss-up was between whether I grabbed one of my D&D characters to go to this lunch with me.
You think Weird
I-
Al and Jonah Ark would actually get along?
I think Weird Al and Goofy definitely would.
Yeah,
I think
Weird
Jonah
Al,
Ark would
Goofy,
start
and
another Holy
Robin
War.
Williams. Weird Al, Goofy, and Robin Williams would be like the laugh riot at the table, and Joan of Arc and Roger Deakins would be sitting at the other end of the table like, what the fuck is this party? Like
Jonah Ark would need to be explained what cinematography is.
Yeah, she would, but she would also be like, I don't know. I have a
I
very
mean, the
mixed
visions
bag.
of God.
Visions of God.
Recordings, one would say.
Well, Aludra, you only need one more pick to be included on this as well. For you, I have Freddie Mercury, H.R. Geiger, Jonathan Larson, and Urabrask.
Mashal?
Who the hell is that? Mashal?
I don't know.
Mashley?
I don't know who that
Mash-
is.
Mash-
Let
Mache?
me see.
Michelle? Michelle? Mashal?
Marshall. It's
Marshall.
if it's who I'm thinking of, it's an anime character, right?
Oh.
Marshall.
Well, there you go.
It's basically a dude with zero magic, goes to magic school and uses his
Oh,
muscle
yeah.
to get by. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
It's a
there you
good
go.
anime.
So, the dinner hall has been fully reserved. 3 parties of 6.
I'm mad that none of you chose me. Okay.
Dono, I talk to you almost every day.
Dono.
I know, but you don't want to invite me to your cool parties. Fuck you guys.
It's a cool
You know what,
party
just-
with you
just
every
for
time
that-
we play.
Just for
You know
that,
what?
my
Fine.
honorary 6 and 7 pick are your kids.
You want them at a dinner
Your
party?
kids, but not Dono. Dono's kids, but not Dono himself. Well, my 6 and 7 are your kids, Dad.
They would love that. Dippy, I hope you know, my kids love you. Like,
Do they really?
they
Oh, that's
ask
adorable.
both of you. They ask about both of you all the time.
Oh, we'll tell
adorable.
them we're doing great, and it's nice to
I
hear
do.
from them.
Absolutely.
Well, that's adorable.
Mhm.
So,
I think you
we
have my
ha-
number. Call me anytime that they don't want to talk.
We have
My daughter calls me all the time now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she like takes my wife's call. My
the
phone.
dinner hall has been
She just
fully
does.
booked. 4 parties of 6. Table for Dono, Adam Sandler, Leonardo da Vinci, Mark Hamill, Bradley Jenkins, and Dippy the DM. Table for Dadley, Banksy, Stanley, Jim Henson, Hank Green, and Steven Sondheim. I just realized that you could make like a rapping verse out of half of those names. Like, table for
Yeah.
Dadley, Banksy, Stanley, Hank Green. That's pretty good. And then table for Aludra, Freddie Mercury, H.R. Geiger, Jonathan Larson, Ura Barask, and Marshall.
Marshall.
And table for Dippy, Robin Williams, Joan of Arc, Goofy, Roger Deakins, and Weird Al Yankovic.
Nice. All right.
There you go.
Boys, we've done it.
Now, as a fun
Another successful
exercise,
Dapper discussion.
as a
Oh.
fun exercise,
I worked out already.
don't change anything about your list,
Mhm.
but
Yes.
flip the topics so that it's a 5-on-5 pickup basketball team.
I think I'm winning with Adam Sandler on my team. Honestly, I feel
I don't
like
think any of mine are good at basketball.
I think
But
honestly,
at the very least, I can guarantee Donald's not gonna win because it's not like I'm gonna fucking help him.
Oh yeah, exactly.
hey, all I gotta do is give it to Adam Sandler, and he'll just make buckets on everyone.
That's fair. That is
Also, I don't know how good any of my people are at basketball either.
I think Joan of Arc's got a good arc.
Joan of Arc would be fucking balling. Like, Joan of Arc, you would explain the concept to her and she would immediately be the master of it.
I've seen Space Jam. I know cartoons can play basketball.
Yeah, Goofy would definitely be able to play basketball. Wasn't
He
one
be
of
doing
the
that bullshit where he just stretches his arm from half court.
Yeah, wasn't one of the Goofy melodies like Goofy playing basketball? Like,
I think so. Yeah.
I think it was. But yeah. So that was the Dapper Draft
The
for the
Dapper
2-year
Draft.
anniversary. Thank you so much.
2
And
years!
until the next draft.
Until
And that's the end of that recording. So,
Really quick then. Dippy, instead of flipping it into 5-on-5 basketball, look at it as you have to DM all these people.
oh my god. That, like, this is
I
a
can do
Dungeons
it.
and Dragons party.
Yes.
Well, Dono already has 2 of his covered every
I know.
every week.
Yeah. Yeah, Dono, you're good. Mine I think is manageable. Dippy, I'm worried about you.
Robin Williams, Joan of
I think
Arc,
Jonah-
Goofy, Roger Deakins, and
Okay,
Weird
what
Al
is everybody's class in these though?
I don't know
Everyone's
what
fucking class.
if Weird
just have a
Al
bunch of
played
bards.
if Weird Al played D&D,
I think Weird Al's played D&D.
I'm sure he has, but I don't know what he plays if he plays D&D.
I think Weird Al probably plays a high charisma character.
That makes
Either
me
that or a
wonder.
barbarian.
That
I
makes me
feel
wonder
like-
if you tried to build Weird Al as a D&D character, he
Oh,
would
he's a
be a
bard,
bard with an
100%.
he would be a bard with an accordion as his instrument and a high humor. Like,
I feel like Robin
Cautious, hideous
Williams
laughter.
would be a fighter, maybe
Really?
ranger. Yeah,
you think
'Cause he
Robin Williams
loves-
would be a ranger?
because he loves Legend of Zelda.
Oh, that is
Jonah
so
Arc-
fair. That is so fair. I am so happy that that's the answer you gave. Wow.
Jonah
yeah.
Arc would definitely be a paladin. Just fucking, why not? Goofy,
yeah.
I feel could be a monk. Honestly,
Weirdly enough, I think
Can
you're
you
right.
do a
Roger Deakins?
drunken monk without alcohol? Like, because that's the vibe, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Roger Deakins? Roger Deacon, I feel like would go sorcerer.
Yeah.
or wizard.
Yeah.
Like he'd either go charisma or he'd go.
Dadleys are all
like,
literally just bards. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I just have an all bards campaign.
I mean, Hank Green did play D&D.
Green, yes.
What was
No,
Hank
he did
Green
not
when
play
he was in?
D&D, he played in Dimension 20.
Yeah, when he played on Dimension 20.
They played Kids on Brooms, so he didn't
Yeah.
have a class.
They did a modified Kids on Brooms.
That was a modified Kids on Brooms?
Yes,
yeah,
it
that's
was.
a mod of it's
Oh.
gumshoes and something like that. It's all like pulpy 1950s detective.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kids
yeah,
on
yeah.
Brooms,
Dude, I
yeah.
feel like Stanley would not be a bard. I feel like Stanley would.
Oh, Stanley loved the Hulk too much not to be a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like one of his favorite characters. He would absolutely be.
But literally everybody else is a bard.
Yeah. Or
Maybe
at least a
Banksky's a
support class.
rogue. Maybe Banksky's a rogue.
It's
I feel
Banksy. Banksy.
I
Bansky?
know. I know.
Bansky?
You just. I'm
Skabansky?
seeing you slowly start getting more mad about this.
Just like.
Get it right. Mark
No.
Hamill, I believe, would be a rogue. Leonardo da Vinci, I feel like would. Oh fuck, what would he be? I don't feel like he'd be a bard. I feel like maybe he'd be a cleric.
No, he's definitely a artificer.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, totally. He's an artificer. Adam Sandler, probably baseline fighter.
Yeah.
He's gonna go probably champion because he's just like fuck it, man. I'll like lead this thing.
H.R. Geiger is like the
you're gonna be,
epitome of an artificer, and I will not hear otherwise.
Bradley, you'll probably be a blood hunter. Dippy, you would probably be a wizard.
Yeah. So
I am excited for the I'm kind of excited for the first time that 12 goes into battle as a blood hunter because you have not seen battle yet.
I have not. But I have my familiar all picked out.
Yeah, we do. Which I need to write down some more notes for tomorrow. But
If you have to
fuck!
text
I
me,
just
just look it
remembered a thing that I need to do. I was trying to remember the name of the robot from the end of last campaign.
Oh, historian?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, we should be wrapping up. We've been at this for a bit.
Yes, it is. This has been a very long episode. It's been a very fun episode. We've been happy to have you. We got one more month of YouTube, baby. YouTube
Yep.
live streaming. Let me be
Yes.
clear. We are still going to post VODs to YouTube. Like, that's not going away. What is going away is the live streams on YouTube. Because Twitch is just built better for that. So,
No.
Yes.
excuse me.
Unless
So-
you're like, it's not- like live streaming on YouTube is great for larger streamers, like where people
Alright.
can like afford to do
For
it.
larger streamers, yes.
No.
So for my life advice, Dippy, pick a color.
A color?
Yeah.
Yellow.
W. Nope. YELLOW. Donald, pick a number.
Five.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dippy, pick a number.
2.
All right. My life advice is try again later.
Hey, that's good life advice, dude. Because you always got time.
That's
You've always
great.
got time to fix whatever the fuck happens. Like you've
for
got.
for my life advice, Dono. pick, pick, I'm trying to remember it. Hold on. Pick any number between 1 and 100.
Oh shit. 69.
69.
Yeah.
Count how many letters spell out the name of that number. SIXTYNINE. So that's 9.
Yes.
Take that number, spell it out, and count how many letters make up its name.
Wait, what?
How many letters spell the word 9?
4.
Okay, now take that one. How many letters spell out its name?
4.
No matter how hard you try, you'll always come back to 4.
Okay.
Neat.
Damn it, Michael in the chat got it too.
Fuck.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Fuck, what's a good thing to do here? What's a good one?
We just did stupid ones, so whatever.
I
you
know
want
we
to do,
did.
buddy.
I'll fucking hit you with a true one because I started saying this. If you fuck up, it's not the end of the world. You have time. You always have time to fix things. Don't
gonna-
dilly-dally, but you
I'm
know.
gonna throw a flag on the play. I don't like this life advice, bud. You don't always have time. Do the shit you gotta do right now.
I'm talking about in the fact of not just like if you fuck up, you still have tomorrow to fix everything.
Okay.
If you need it.
Fair enough.
It's not the end of everything. Don't panic. It's okay.
Or as I put it in my Discord status, which has been my Discord status ever since I thought of this quote, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of another day in it.
I won't even consider the possibility that Finland is real.
That's
Unless
my
someone buys
bio,
me.
not my status. Yes. Oh, by the way, if anyone has round trip tickets to Finland, please send them my way at www.dippythedm.net.gov.
All right. Well, on that note, I've been Dadley.
I've been Dippy.
I'm always Dono.
And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Your adventure matters.
Till then.
Stay dapper.
And roll your initiative.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh!